everything to go right. It happened against Denver. Can it happen here in Detroit? Lakers trail by 3 with 9 seconds left. Now, what Michael and I think Detroit will do is as soon as the ball is inbounded, the Lakers will dribble a couple of times and Detroit will foul them intentionally to protect their 3-point lead. The Lakers will only get 2 shots. So you want to get the ball to Austin Reeves and see if he can do it again. Remember in Denver a week ago Saturday, he missed on purpose, got his own rebound and tied the game, and then the Lakers went on to win it in overtime. Can Lightning strike twice?
Well, with 9 seconds to play, let's say Detroit fouls immediately with one or 1.5 second pull rolls off the clock. You can make 2 free throws, foul Detroit again with about 4 seconds to play. The Lakers
but
are out
remember,
of
you're out of timeouts
right
now.
They'll have to just so we'll see here. We'll hear what the Pistons elect to do here.
All right, 9 seconds remaining. Detroit 113, Lakers 110. LeBron to bring it in. Neither team has any timeouts. LeBron to bring it in. He's having trouble, and he gets the ball into Luka. Here we go.
Better foul him.
Dribbling. Oh, Luka, take that 3. He leans in. Got it. Luka throws up a 3. No good, and that's it. The Lakers never got a clean look. The Lakers win it, or the Pistons win it 113-110. The Lakers made a great comeback, but they came up just short. And the 9-game winning streak is over, and the Lakers come up just short. I thought, Michael, when Luka got that ball, he waited too long to shoot.
Over to Chuck Cooperstein and Brian.
Have not had that. Stephen Curry still out. He did participate. They gave him some time off this weekend as well. Not really a setback, but more of a way to kind of monitor his progress. They hope to have him back sometime this week. He'll be reevaluated tomorrow as the team returns to the West Coast. But first things are first. Tonight, tough matchup with the Dallas Mavericks. Cooper Flagg, and we found out last time in this building that the Mavericks have really found something in Najee Marshall as well. So Golden State has their hands full tonight with a banged-up lineup. They do get Gary Payton II back for this game as well, as he did not play the other night in Atlanta. A game where the Warriors have played very well in the first half. They were down by only a bucket at halftime, but then it all fell apart in a disaster of a third quarter. They hope to avoid that tonight here in Dallas, so stay tuned. Game 6 of the road trip upcoming. The Warriors and the Mavericks coming your way on the 95.7 The Game Warriors Radio Network, presented by United Airlines.
I get in the car and there's something very wrong. There's empty cup holders with no delicious McDonald's drink to sip on. And with McDonald's beverage deals, I can get a medium frozen Coke, frozen Fanta Blue Raspberry, or wild cherry for just $2.89, whichever I'm craving. For the other empty spot, I can snag a medium French vanilla or caramel McCafe iced coffee at the same price. Just need to order ahead on the app and okay, now my ride feels right. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Coca-Cola and Fanta are registered trademarks of the Coca-Cola Company.
Hey, it's Willard. The world feels uncertain right now, but when a serious injury hits, uncertainty is over. You're in the fight for your life. Bills start, pressure builds. That's when you call Habas Law. Battle-tested, relentlessly victorious. Omar Habas, Tarek Habas, ruthless when insurance companies try to wear you down. When your world gets rocked, bring in the force built for the fight. Habas Law. Visit habaslaw.com.
Omar Habas is a California licensed attorney. Offices in Northern California, including San Jose. Past results do not guarantee future outcomes.
RingCentral's AI receptionist uses voice AI to answer on the first ring, so you'll never miss a call again. In just a few minutes, you can personalize your own AI receptionist to answer questions, route calls, schedule appointments, and even send texts in multiple languages. Plus, it's easy to scale. Create unlimited AI receptionists across any phone system. It's all powered by one reliable platform for effortless AI communications. See for yourself at ringcentral.com. RingCentral, voice of your business.
San Francisco is on the rebound, and PG&E is helping keep that momentum going. From Mission Bay to Chase Center, we know every assist matters. We're working every day to improve reliability and support the customers who count on us. We're also lowering costs. Residential electric rates have dropped 5 times since 2024. PG&E is committed to making the right plays for this city. PG&E and San Francisco, moving forward together.
Say you're a coach in Chase Center and need to draw up a last-second play. Or you're a fan in Section 212 craving nachos. AI from Google Cloud can help with both. The Warriors are using AI from Google Cloud to break down every move on the court, helping coaches game plan. And for fans, the same AI powers the mobile app, giving you personalized content, highlights, and yes, nachos ordered from your phone. With AI, you're always in the game, even off the court. Google Cloud, the official AI partner of the Golden State Warriors.
This next one's for all you CarMax shoppers who just want to buy a car your way.
Want to check some cars out in person? Want to look some more from your house? Okay.
Want to pretend you know about engines?
Nah, I'll just chat with CarMax online instead.
Want to get pre-qualified from your couch? Woo! Want to get that car ASAP? You want to do it your way.
Want to drive? CarMax.
Getting ready for the starting lineups tonight. They're, of course, as always, brought to you by Rakuten for the Dallas Mavericks and their head coach, Jason Kidd, who, by the way, celebrating his 53rd birthday today. So happy birthday. The former Cal star and Bay Area legend. He'll be sending out Max Christie at one guard spot. He came over from the LA Lakers, and he is a player that, again, I think they're going to have to decide, at what number will they like to keep him in the future. He signed a 4-year deal back in 2022. He is 6'5", out of Michigan State in his 4th year, averaging 12 points and 2 assists tonight. The other guard will be Najee Marshall. 15 points tonight, 4.8 rebounds, 52% from the field. Out of Xavier, undrafted in 2020. Remember Xavier back in the day, they seemed to be producing a small forward or a power forward every year. But Marshall in his 6th season, and again, having himself a fine year for the Mavs. At center, Daniel Gafford, 7-year pro out of Arkansas. Originally a 2nd-round pick of the Chicago Bulls back in 2019. And he's a guy you got to keep off the glass. 13 rebounds the other night against the LA Clippers. On the front line, P.J. Washington in his 7th year out of Kentucky, 14 points tonight, 7 boards, 44.6 from the field. In 2 games this year against the Warriors, he has 14 points and 10 rebounds. And then Cooper Flagg, 20 points, 6.7 rebounds, 4.5 assists, 47% from the field. He leads all rookies in points per game, rebounds, assists, steals. He's second in steals, I should say second in rebounding. He leads in assists and blocks, but second in rebounding and steals. So he is right there atop the board of all rookies. Now for the Warriors and head coach Steve Kerr, it's going to be DeAnthony Melton and Brandon Podziemski on the guard line. Podziemski coming off a 5-point night against Atlanta in 24 minutes, 2 of 6 from the field. Melton had 20 on 7 of 15 shooting with 4 assists. He's averaging 13 a night, 42% from the field. At the 5 spot will be Kristaps Porzingis, ending the road trip in which the Warriors will have faced the 5 other teams that Kristaps has played for in the NBA. So he'd like to end it on a high note. He's appeared in 24 games this year, 7 as a Warrior. In the 7 for Golden State, 15 points a game, 3.9 rebounds, and a couple of blocks. The forwards tonight, Draymond Green, in his 14th year out of Michigan State, had 13 points in Atlanta with 6 boards and 4 assists. And then Moses Moody, who's missed the last of 10 games via injury. The 5th-year pro out of Arkansas, Mr. Consistent this year for Golden State, and they have missed his productivity and his defense. So we'll see how the impact is with Moses back on the floor. And again, the keys to the game tonight will be brought to you by CarMax. And Moses fits in with one of those keys, and that's defensive rebounding. Warriors have to crash the glass tonight on the defensive end. They cannot afford to give Dallas second and third opportunities. Offensive rebounding was a problem the last time in this building. Number 2, and maybe even more important than defensive rebounding, is get back. This is a team that likes to run. They like to get the ball up the floor in transition. They're one of the best transition teams in the league. And so you have to get back and not get them good looks in early offense. In fact, if you look at the numbers in transition, they're 6th in frequency of possessions at 19.8. They're 2nd, though, in points per possession at 1.20, while shooting at 57% in transition. That's in the top 5 as well. Very important tonight. And for the Warriors, as always, ball movement. You cannot let the ball stick. You can't over-dribble. When Golden State is successful, the ball is moving. Warriors will be wearing white uniforms tonight. And they have a gold bridge and a blue circle, blue letters, blue numbers on the backside. And these are officially, they call them the association uniforms. Dark blue for Dallas, their statement jerseys. Says Mavs in white across the front, white letters, white numbers on the backside. Just about set to go here with the opening tip in Dallas. It's slapped it to the backcourt, and Draymond Green has it, gives it to Podziemski. Jason Goebel is our crew chief. Dedrick Taylor is the referee. Nate Green is the umpire. Down the lane, Melton, the floater, up, no good. And the rebound cleared by Gafford. Dallas will advance. They're going left to right. On your radio dial, your streaming device, your phone, however you may be listening tonight, thanks and welcome aboard. Christie will get it over to Marshall. Marshall off a screen, gets Podziemski. Whacked him in the face inadvertently. Ball goes to Flag. Flag will dribble right side. Leaner off the bank. No good. Tipped in the air. Grabbed by Porzingis. Protects the ball to Draymond. Left wing to Melton. Melton with a dribble. Comes middle. Right hand. Yellow sneakers. Hand off Porzingis. He'll fake. Dribble it back. Fakes the handoff. Now looks. Bounce pass inside. Melton to Beauty. He finds Draymond in the left corner. He lets it fly. It's in and out. Rebound tipped out of bounds by Moody. And even though the Warriors won't get the ball, they do keep Dallas from getting a fast break. Flag, who's wearing a white T-shirt under his jersey, will bring it up. Hands off. Christie lowers his head, drives on Podziemski, cut off. Good defense by Pod there. Flag will get the ball to Marshall. Marshall bumped by Podziemski at the logo. Comes left, no. Now he comes right. Down the lane, stops the broken circle, lost the ball. Melton deflected it. Now he taps it up to Draymond. He picks it up off the hardwood and finds Podziemski on the right sideline, crossing midcourt. To Porzingis, 26-footer. It's a line drive miss, and Christie has the rebound. Everybody standing here in Dallas, again, it's a college tradition. I don't know how it bled into the NBA. Just sit down and watch the game. Enjoy the game. Flag with the ball on the far side. With the dribble. Spins on Podziemski. Bounce pass over to Marshall. Steps into a triple. It's up and good. Please sit down. The guy behind you can't see. Draymond Green will bring it across the timeline. Right of the logo. Watches Moody flash through. Instead passes to Melton. He has an angle. Bounce pass to Moody. The secondary cut. Gets it over to Podziemski. Right corner three. That's good. And Golden State has tied the game. Excellent side-to-side ball movement by the Warriors. Here is Flag. Flag steps through Moody. Gets the ball on the right side to Washington. His shot no good. Porzingis politely taps the ball to Draymond. He goes behind the back of the dribble. Full head of steam. Driving all the way. Left-hand layup. Good. Draymond Green going coast to coast. Flag will quickly move it ahead. Dallas wants to play fast. Ball floated in the corner to Christie. Up top to Flag. Off a push screen by Gafford. Flag down the lane. Shoots, lost the ball. Knocked down. Moody gets it to Podziemski. Middle of the floor, Melton. Melton to the paint, to the rack. Right hand doesn't go. He missed it. And Gafford with a spectacular rebound saves the ball. Flag never came back on defense, and he gets a dunk. And we're tied at 5. Podziemski to Moody. Moody left corner to Melton. Melton lets it fly. It's way too strong. And the rebound pulled down by Washington. A frantic pace here early at the AAC. Washington dialing long distance. No answer. Ball tipped away. And a foul is going to be called underneath. Moody was trapped inside with Gafford and had to push him out of the way to keep the offensive rebounding from happening. First foul of the game. Shot clock at 14. Marshall Gets it to Gafford. Gafford dribbles to the right wing, stops. Nobody moving, nobody helping. Christie had the ball knocked away, gets it back as Draymond got a hand of there. Christie working out Porzingis, stops and shoots a deep three left side. That's good. 8-5 Dallas. 8:43 to go in the first. Pajemski quickly up the floor right side. Right corner, stops, lost his dribble. Porzingis there to help out. Crowded by Christie. And I mean crowded. Christie grabs the arm, no call. Down the lane, Porzingis goes up, had it blocked away. Loose ball. Now it comes over to the Mavs, and Marshall in transition to Christie. He finds the open man. Coming in is Washington for a dunk. Again, transition, and Dallas is good at it. 10-5 Dallas. Melton crossover dribble. He gets and sees Gafford, retreats outside, resets on the left wing. Gafford trying to pin him that way. Ball goes to Pajemski. Back to Melton. Now the switch. And Christie guarding Melton, who lost the ball, turnover. I don't know why they came over and readjusted. Melton had Gafford on. They should have just cleared out and given him plenty of room there, in my humble opinion. Porzingis out, Pajemski out, and Moody out. It's a line change. Cryer comes in with Guy Santos and Will Richard. So two rookies out there at the same time, though here as we are deep into the season, I don't know if you can call them rookies anymore. Flag, crossover dribble, double teamed on the left wing, guarded by Melton now as Draymond readjusts. Ball comes topside to Marshall. We have a whistle and a foul. It's on Cryer. That's kind of an innocuous call. Jason Goebel, though, he is a crew chief. Ball thrown into Flag. Far side, cutting is Washington. Down the lane, steps around Draymond. Scoop to the hoop, no good. Rebound loose, and it's Melton coming up with it. Melton dribbles down the right side. Shoveled it back to Draymond, over to Cryer. Cryer guarded by Gafford. Back to Draymond, back to Cryer. He steps into a three. It's on the way, it's good. Cryer can really shoot, and that is going to be his ticket to stay in the league. Gafford ahead of the field gets a layup. Warriors were jogging back on defense. Inexcusable, and it's 12-8. A 4-point lead for the hometown team. Melton with the ball in front of the Dallas bench. Gets it to Draymond, cuts off that, gets to the paint, throws to the corner. There's Will Richard. He lets it fly and knocks down a triple. Now Richard has shot about 20% from three on this trip. It'd be good to see him knock down a couple. Gets one there. A lost ball now as Marshall had it knocked away by Richard. Richard will get it from Draymond. Stops and pops. It's a three and rattles at home. Back-to-back triples. And it's 14-12. Golden State has the advantage. Richard probably all fired up after watching his Florida Gators lose in the NCAA tournament. Flag with the ball middle. Comes left on the dribble. Throws to the corner. Jump shot on the way there. It's up and good by Marshall. 15-14 Dallas. With Marshall quickly becoming an all-opponent type player for the Warriors. Melton, a sloppy pass turnover. Flag gets it on a breakaway. Beautiful feed by Marshall. And you can guess, Steve Kerr up off the bench calls a timeout. 6:16 to go first quarter. 17-14 Dallas on the 95.7 The Game Warriors Radio Network, presented by United Airlines.
The Warriors and Chase Center are teaming up with DoorDash to fight food waste and food insecurity, one event at a time. Through our Pass the Plate program, all unserved food from Chase Center events is safely packaged and delivered to local nonprofits to help people in our community who are experiencing food insecurity. Thousands of meals have already been donated this month. To learn more, visit chasecenter.com/passtheplate.
Before you begin your road trip, ask yourself, do you really need 5 full suitcases? With the 2026 Kia Sportage X Pro's class-leading cargo space, you'll have room for what you need. Find out more at your local Kia dealer today. Keep the adventure going. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely and obey all traffic laws. Comparisons based on second row legroom and cargo space behind second row seats in the subcompact SUV class according to Kia segmentation as of October 2025.
The lights, the crowd, the moment. When the Warriors take the floor, greatness follows. At Cache Creek Casino Resort, every moment shines. Feel the rush as the reels spin. Breathe in our serene spa. Savor each bite in our award-winning steakhouse. and recharge in the comfort of our luxurious hotel. Cache Creek Casino Resort, proud partner of your Golden State Warriors. Please play responsibly.
If you owe back taxes, listen carefully to rule number 1. Never go up against the IRS alone. They're cracking down, freezing bank accounts, garnishing paychecks, canceling passports. Even your home or business could be at risk. But here's what they don't tell you. The IRS has powerful tax relief programs that could save you thousands if you qualify. That's why smart people call Optima Tax Relief, America's #1 tax resolution firm. Nobody knows these programs like the experts at Optima. Their team of tax attorneys and licensed professionals have resolved over $2 billion in tax debt for people just like you. The IRS is not stopping, so don't wait and don't take them on alone. For tax help you need, for tax help you can trust, call Optima today for a free consultation.
Call 800-708-5977. 800-708-5977. 800-708-5977.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Dub Nation, this is Draymond Green. The Warriors 2025-2026 season is presented by Kaiser Permanente.
You can always check in with me during the course of the game, your thoughts of the game, the NBA, the Warriors. Hit me up on Twitter, or X if you will, at WarriorsVox, WarriorsVox, or you can send me an email. That's timroy@warriors.com, TIMROYE. Try to get to as many as we can. Marilyn checks in. She cannot listen tonight because her book club is meeting tonight, so her husband will be filling in, and we appreciate that. Always nice to have it have Warriors Radio stay in the family, if you will. So getting ready for what should be an interesting week for the Warriors. Steph Curry will be reevaluated this week. He has been starting to get live action into his repertoire now. Brandon Pajamski brings the ball up over to Cryer. Draymond, Santos all with a touch. Santos low left to Cryer. Off of Draymond. Pick the jumpers up. That is good. It's money. Every time L.J. Cryer shoots, I expect the ball to go in. He's been that good. 17 all. We're past the halfway point of the first quarter. High pass to Gafford. One dribble down the lane over Santos and Pajamski, and scores. Gafford just making sure the little guys didn't get a shot at the ball. Cryer up the floor. Hard pass to Draymond. Good catch. Draymond right side to Richard. Behind the back, Pajamski. Open three, right wing, short. Rebound falls to Dallas. Marshall has it. Same five that opened the game for Jason Kidd. Over to Flagg. Flagg, jab step in his triple threat. Comes left. Draws a double team. Spins it back up top for Marshall. Marshall stops. Two dribbles. Fires. Ooh, it's wide right. Rebound to Draymond. Guy Santos, who played point guard as a youngster in Brazil, gets the ball to Draymond. Now to Pajamski. Pajamski floats the pass back into Draymond. Missed the left-hand layup, trying to get a foul call. Did not. He goes down. 5-on-4 Dallas. Gafford throws in the corner. Flagg will take a baseline right by Pajamski and dunked it. Not much Pods could do there. He was closing out, and Flagg took advantage of that. 21-17 Dallas. Pajamski drives, goes baseline. High pass to the left wing to Richard. Richard will bring it out to space the floor. Back to Pajamski in the corner. He fakes, spins on Christie. Fadeaway baseline shot is around and down for Pajamski. That's a very difficult shot, and he made it to make it 21-19 the Mavericks. Flagg lets the ball roll in the backcourt. Throws right side to Marshall. Marshall drives in, off balance, off glass, no good. Got his own rebound, tip, no good. Loose ball, Gafford gets it, no good. Got fouled. Defensive rebounding, one of our keys to the game. Brought to you by CarMax. And so Gafford will head to the free throw line. DeAnthony Melton talked about what the Warriors are focused on for the next few games.
I mean, the next 10 is just, I think, most importantly about being healthy, having some guys come back and having some, guys get through, the rehab process is important. So we're just trying to make a push whenever, everybody's healthy and everybody's ready to go.
Gafford slides home the first free throw. Give Dallas a 3-point lead again. Klay Thompson checks in. Always odd to see him out there wearing 31. Just doesn't seem right. Good to see Klay. Don't forget Romeo Santos and Prince Roy are coming to the Chase Center on Thursday, May 14th. Get your tickets now at chasecenter.com. Have to check that out. Guy's got a last name of Roy. Can't be all bad. Free throw by Gafford short, and Pajemski pulls down the rebound. He's out there with GP2, Spencer, Porzingis, and Santos. Santos right side, right corner. GP2 won't shoot it. Now waits, holds, guarded by Gafford, brings the ball back up top to Santos, floats it into Porzingis, and a bad pass, turnover, and picked off Nembhard the other way. Goes left wing to Marshall. Marshall dumped it downstairs, knocked away by Porzingis, who's called for coming over the back. That's the third team foul on Golden State. Dallas yet to be whistled, and as always, I find that actually it's a fourth team foul on Golden State. And Dallas yet to be whistled. There's two ways Jason Kidd can look at that. His team's playing defense without fouling, or that they're not playing defense that well. Dallas with some subs now. Bagley has come in, the former King. Klay Thompson with a shot outside the arc. That won't go. Porzingis clears. Pajemski puts on the brakes in the front court. Watches Spencer go through. Throws to Porzingis. A three ball. No good. Rebound GP2. Put back low left. He makes it 22-21 to Dallas with a 1-point advantage. Chris Middleton, the former Milwaukee Buck and Washington Wizard out there. Klay Thompson up top, guarded by GP2. Goes to Bagley. Bagley flips it to Nembhard. Nembhard off the screen. Gets Porzingis. Backs him up. 15-footer. Too hard. Santos. Rebound taken away by GP2. He'll find Spencer. Jogging down the left side. Bounce pass to Pajemski. He drives. Draws two. Hook pass over to Santos. Finds Porzingis above the break. Knocked it down. 3-ball for KP. Warriors go up 24-22. Boy, Pajemski really took a hit that time on that pass. I mean, it was not a foul, but it was just a collision. He fell down hard. Marshall handling. Backs up Santos over to Nembhard. Two-man game with Middleton. Back up top to Marshall. Gets a screen for Bagley. Off that screen, leans into Santos. Drives on the way. Shoots on the go. No, it's going to be an offensive foul. Santos got whacked in the schnoz, I think. 2:37 to go first quarter. Don't mean to get too technical here on Warriors Radio. Warriors will take the break with a 24-22 lead on the Warriors Radio Network.
1 in 8 women have thyroid issues.
Am I the one? I am kind of tired. I should see a doctor. Is it genetic? Does my health plan even cover tests like that? In-network? Out-of-network? Why is this always a whole big thing? Wait. I have Kaiser Permanente. So my coverage includes regular preventive care. Guess it doesn't have to be a whole big thing.
Kaiser Permanente. Healthcare that just works.
Hey Dub Nation, it's your boy Vontae Hill. And if you want to stay locked into the Bay's sports scene all season long, there's only one app you need, and that's the NBC Sports Bay Area app. We're talking breaking news, live game updates, exclusive interviews, behind-the-scenes access, game day highlights, videos, and much, much more. It's all right there in your pocket. One tap, and you're with the squad. Anytime, anywhere. What are you waiting for? Download the NBC Sports Bay Area app today.
No matter what you're eating during today's Warriors game.
What's up, Dub Nation? Do you want to get cash back on Warriors gear? All you have to do is sign up at Rakuten.com/Warriors, where you can earn 10% cash back in store and online at Warriors Shop. Once you're a member, shop your favorite stores like Fanatics and Ticketmaster and watch the cash back add up in your account. Rakuten is the most rewarding way for you to shop and maximize your savings. Join Rakuten for free today at Rakuten.com/Warriors or download the Rakuten app. That's RAKUTEN.
What do you think makes the perfect snack?
It's gotta be when I'm really craving it and it's convenient.
Could you be more specific?
When it's cravenient.
Okay.
Like a freshly baked cookie made with real butter, available right down the street at AM/PM, or a savory breakfast sandwich I can grab in just a second at AM/PM.
I'm seeing a pattern here.
Well, yeah, we're talking about what I crave.
Which is anything from AM/PM.
What more could you want?
Stop by AM/PM, where the snacks and drinks are perfectly craveable and convenient. That's Cravenience. AM/PM, too much good stuff.
This is Draymond Green. You are listening to the Warriors Radio Network, presented by United Airlines.
Tim Roy topside here in our DoorDash broadcast booth, high above the sideline at the American Airlines Center. One player who is not playing tonight for Dallas is Brandon Williams. He's out with concussion protocol. High school teammate of DeAnthony Melton. They won 2 state titles together for Crespi. including one where they beat Berkeley High. Warriors return with Melton coming back on the floor along with Moody. And GP2 will put the ball into play. Santos, who got whacked in the face, not intentionally, mind you, but he's on the bench, so no worse for the wear. Melton will hustle the ball in the front court. Nimhard, Thompson, Middleton, Bagley, and Smith. Bad pass by Melton. A steal by Nimhard. Easy layup. Sloppy turnover for the Warriors. And this game is tied at 24. 2:20 to go in the first quarter. Spencer has it. Floats it to Porzingis. The cutter is Payton. Payton cut off by Bagley, low right. Backs it out to above the break. He'll feed Porzingis on the bounce. Porzingis now trying to post up Smith. Gets it cross court to Moody. Moody for three. Knocked it down. Welcome back, Moses Moody. Warriors lead 27-24. Out for the last of 10 games. Bagley, who's playing well for Dallas. It's very ironic, I think, that he is here in Dallas. He was kind of linked to the Luka Doncic trade that got Luka to Dallas. Bagley pump fake goes up. He got Porzingis. Porzingis goes down. He's hurt. Oh, my goodness. The pump fake got Porzingis off his feet. And he came down on top of Bagley. Porzingis up now. It is bent over at the waist. Not sure. He's kind of checking out all the moving parts. Kind of walking around a little bit. It's a second foul on Porzingis, and Bagley will shoot two. Bagley averaging 10.6 rebounds in 20 minutes a night. First free throw is good. Did Porzingis get hit below the belt there? Not sure. Not sure if he got hit in the Little Warriors or not. Bagley will take the second free throw. The number 2 pick of the 2018 draft. Second one's no good. And the rebound pulled down by Melton. 27-25. Warriors on top by 2. This is a game they have to have. It's been a rough road trip. Here's Melton. Bounce past Payton. He's in traffic. Feeds Porzingis. Steps back. It's on the way, and it's good. A 3-ball for Porzingis. Another Latvian laser. Makes it 30-25. Warriors up 5. Nimhard off the screen. Comes right. Cut off by Melton. Shovel it back up top to Middleton. Middleton takes a dribble. Takes a 3. It's no good. And Spencer hustles back for the rebound. Trying to get some early offense going here. Spencer weaving top. Gets it to Porzingis. Back to Spencer. Spencer off the screen. Dribbles down. Stops and pops. 14-footer from the left elbow is up and good. 32-25. Warriors lead by 7. Nimhard, right of the logo. Pass to Klay Thompson. Comes off the screen. Fakes Moody. Shoots over the top of Moses and nails a triple. That's a move and a shot we saw so many times in these years with Golden State. Melton driving now on Middleton. Fades over to Spencer. Skipped it to Payton. Payton, 2 dribbles up top. Hands it back to Spencer left side. He feeds Payton on the baseline. Quick shot. Surprise Bagley. Low left. He started to make a move like he was going to go reverse and then quickly released it and banked it home. 34-28. Warriors up 6. Pass knocked away by Payton. Deflected into the third row and knocks not out of the young lady's hand, but it did hit her beverage as she was walking back to her seat. So the people sitting behind her, well, they've just had a little bit of a shower. Everybody's okay. Remember, as Warriors Radio likes to point out, you're sitting in the first couple of rows. Get those hands ready. Can't be a good pass unless your hands are ready to catch. Bagley dribbles up top, hands off to Klay Thompson. Off the screen, wide open 3, good. A defensive breakdown for Golden State. You can't let a shooter like Klay Thompson get that wide open, as we all know. And certainly you can't let him get going early, and he's hit a couple. Porzingis, good catch, low left. Turns and got fouled on the pass by Bagley. That's the first foul on Dallas, and it happens with 2.4 to go in the quarter. So the Warriors will have to throw it in. Jason Kidd, Steve Kerr both standing at midcourt or on the sideline. Both have their hands in pockets. Here comes Cryer in for a little offense. Steve Kerr will put an offensive guy in. And Cryer with 2.4. Well, if he gets the ball back, he's going to let it fly. Cryer waits, looks for Porzingis, and gets it to him. He's fouled on the catch. He'll turn and shoot it. The shot's up, no good. Thought he got fouled there on the catch, but there was no call. I thought Christie got him from behind. So at the end of one, Golden State will have a 3-point lead. It's 34-31 Warriors. Second quarter action upcoming from Dallas on the Warriors Radio Network, presented by United Airlines.
Warriors fans, dunks, dimes, and no-looks are great on TV, but nothing compares to catching your Golden State Warriors in person. And that all starts with buying tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Warriors and the NBA. Ticketmaster gets you to the game so you can experience all the sights, sounds, and styles in person. Even if you're headed to the game last minute, Ticketmaster's got your back when it comes to scoring tickets. Get tickets at Ticketmaster.com/Warriors. See you courtside, Dub Nation.
All members of Dub Nation know 2 essential truths. 1, the Warriors have the best point guard in the history of the game. And 2, the very best planes in the sky are United. New planes are joining the United fleet every week, decked out with Bluetooth connectivity, screens, and power at every seat, and bigger overhead bins to fit everyone's carry-on, or giant foam fingers. Download the United app and book your next trip today. United Airlines, proud to be the official airline of the Golden State Warriors.
What if you had the smartest Wi-Fi? If you did, it'd be Xfinity, of course, and it'd come with their best state-of-the-art equipment. It would boost speeds to the devices that needed them most, prioritizing your most important connections, whether you were streaming, gaming, or gaming while pretending to work. And it would let you stream 4. That's right, 4 games on one screen. It would even power your mobile connection so you could bring faster, secure Wi-Fi speeds with you where you use it most. It would be proactive and fix problems before you knew you had them. Impressive, right? And it would have security features that protect you from threats at home and online. Kinda like a force field for your life. If you had the smartest Wi-Fi, well, everything would work together seamlessly to keep you connected, no matter what. Xfinity. Imagine that. Restrictions apply.
This is Draymond Green. Welcome back to the Warriors broadcast booth, presented by DoorDash.
Well, for the first time in 10 games, the Warriors have Moses Moody back on the floor, and Steve Kerr looking forward to the Moody-Santos tandem yet again.
Mo's playing with a lot of confidence. He's really shooting the ball well, and then Guy has become one of our shot creators. He does it in some unorthodox ways, but he's got a great sense of the game, when to cut. His cutting frequently opens up somebody else. Sometimes that's Moses. Both guys have good size. They can switch defensively. I do like the pairing for sure.
Well, we start the second quarter 34-31. Warriors on top. Golden State shooting 56% from the field, 13 of 23. They're 8 of 13 beyond the arc, 61%. Dallas at 52 and 50 respectively. Mavericks winning the battle of points in the paint, 14-8. Warriors with only 4 turnovers in the first quarter. That's a good sign. And Dallas capitalized for only 4 points. Steve Kerr sends out Cryer along with Santos, Richard, Podziemski, and Draymond Green to start the second. Klay Thompson out there for Dallas. He'll get the inbounds pass and leave it for Cooper Flagg with Gafford, Middleton, Pulakidis out there as well. And the ball on the far side. Pulakidis will dump it down to Middleton. Middleton to Gafford. In deep on Draymond. Flipped it up with the right hand. Tough move, and he got the roll. Nicely done by Gafford. Didn't panic. Draymond gave him a bump. That's 34-33. Bad pass by Podziemski. Turnover. Thompson comes the other way. Thompson throws left corner. Pulakidis back up top to Flagg. Down to Klay in front of the Warrior bench. Finds Flagg again. Klay wants it. He's guarded by Cryer. Wants to take the smaller defender. Draymond will double him. The ball skipped cross court. It's grabbed there. Pulakidis fades and fires. The left-hander hits a three. He can really shoot it. And it's 36-34 Dallas. All Ivy League at Yale, was undrafted in 2025. Santos catches right side. His three doesn't go. Rebound. Pajemski wrestled it away to Will Richard and got fouled in the process. So John Poulikitis, a rookie, 6'6", 205 pounds. In the G League last year with the San Diego Clippers. Went to high school in Naperville, Illinois. Same high school that produced Chris Redd of SNL fame. Santos off the inbounds, finds Pajemski. Bounce pass inside, deflected. No, it was deflected, I thought, by flag. That's what the Warriors are saying, and it's going to be Golden State ball, I believe. Did Taylor and Nate Green get together? No, they're going to say it's Dallas ball. So it was a turnover. And 2 quick turnovers here in the second for the Warriors in the first minute 15. They trail 36-34. Flag drives all the way in, got clobbered. Take the first foul or the second foul. I think the first one will be on Richard. And so we'll see Flag head to the free throw line. Mentioned the pregame. He's from Newport, Maine, tiny town in Maine. His mom, by the way, played ball. So does his dad. Dad played some college ball. And his mom was a player for the University of Maine. And back in 1999, she had 5 points. Maine was a 10 seed. Stanford was a 7 in the NCAA tournament. They upset Stanford back in 1999. And that is, I believe, their only tournament win in women's basketball. University of Maine up in Orono, Maine. Free throw is good for Cooper Flag, 38-34. Mavs are on a 13-2 run. Santos low left, bad pass, went right to Gafford, but he had help with the pass, and that's because he was fouled. Oh no, it was on Poulikitis off the ball. I thought must have did something. Oh, he held Draymond on the cut is what he did. Cryer off the screen by Draymond, goes right, bounces back left, top of the key, step back three on the way, short. Flag snatches the rebound, brings it up the floor, throws ahead to Middleton, shovel to the corner. Poulikitis with the corner three, and it's good again. It's 41-34 Dallas, and the Warriors have no answer for the Mavs right now. Draymond Green shoveled it to Santos, behind the screen, doesn't shoot it, stops, and travels. Dragged his pivot foot. He was uncertain as to what he wanted to do, and he should just move the ball and screen for somebody else. Third turnover of the quarter for Golden State after only 4 in the first. Pass by Middleton deflected, and it goes into the stands. So the Warriors have yet to score in this quarter in the first 2:08. Dallas, meanwhile, scored 10. Flag right where it says American Airlines Center on the right wing, directing traffic. Dribbles on Guy Santos, goes down the lane, stops at the broken circle, turns, shoots, and hits. Tough move. 43-34 Dallas. Pajemski with it. It's a 12-0 quarter for the Mavs. Pajemski handoff Cryer. Cryer dribble drive, finds Draymond, layup good, low left. Beautiful assist by Cryer. And the Warriors finally get a bucket here in the second. Flag will walk it across. Again, wants Klay Thompson to come up and screen. Klay will screen. Uses a screen by Gafford. Gets the ball on the right side. Klay dribbles in. Finds Gafford flying to the rim. Layup good. Well-designed play by Jason Kidd and his staff. And it's 45-36. Good assist by Klay. Cryer to the corner to Richard. Richard dribbles back to Cryer. He's unguarded. Right side triple money. Cold, hard cash. L.J. Cryer off the bench for 9, all on threes. Flag guarded by Cryer on a switch. The Mavs should clear the side. They don't. Klay Thompson gets it to Gafford. Gafford fouled by Pajemski. Shouldn't be a shot. It should be a side out. And it will be. Santos out, Pajemski out, Cryer out. But no, Pajemski will stay. Moody and Melton come in. So it's really three guards, Melton, Pajemski, Richard, with Moody, who's kind of a combo wing guard, and Draymond. Ball thrown into Bagley. Bagley dribbles up top. Handoff. They get it up top. The long jumper again by Pulukitis. No good. Slapped out by Bagley. Tipped by Melton. Touch pass by Moody to Pajemski. Down the near side. Handoff Draymond. Puts it on the deck. Low pass off the dribble to Melton. Handoff to Richard. Corner three. Left side. Good for Will Richard. And the Warriors cut the Dallas advantage in half. It's now 45-42. Nembhard. Pressure by Richard. Ball knocked away. Draymond gets it back to Richard. It's a one-on-one with Bagley. Goes in. Banker no good. Pajemski the rebound. Not a good decision that time. Moody gets it inside from Pajemski and laid it in with the offhand. It's a one-point game and Jason Kidd calls time. Well, the Warriors were down 9. They've cut it to 45-44. 7:58 to go before halftime. Warriors basketball continues from Dallas on the Warriors Radio Network.
What's up, Dub Nation? Do you want to get cash back on Warriors gear? All you have to do is sign up at Rakuten.com/Warriors, where you can earn 10% cash back in store and online at Warriors Shop. Once you're a member, shop your favorite stores like Fanatics and Ticketmaster and watch the cash back add up in your account. Rakuten is the most rewarding way for you to shop and maximize your savings. Join Rakuten for free today at Rakuten.com/Warriors or download the Rakuten app. That's RAKUTEN.
No matter what you're eating during today's Warriors game, sharing a jar of Mazzetta makes it better. Just pop open that red cap to give your favorite snacks something extra, like crunchy jalapenos on nachos or zesty peppercini on sandwiches and sliders. It's just better.
Lock in with NBC Sports Bay Area for the most authentic Warriors coverage out there. Tune into Warriors pre- and post-game live, where Festus Ezeli, Chris Bullen, and me, Bonte Hill, break it all down before tip-off and after the final buzzer. Then there's the Dubs Talk podcast, where Monty Poole and I go even deeper with analysis, news, and exclusive Warriors access. And if you want it all, highlights, interviews, breaking news, download the NBC Sports Bay Area app. NBC Sports Bay Area, your home for Warriors coverage.
The lights, the crowd, the moment. When the Warriors take the floor, greatness follows. At Cash Creek Casino Resort, every moment shines. Feel the rush as the reels spin. Breathe in our serene spa. Savor each bite in our award-winning steakhouse. And recharge in the comfort of our luxurious hotel. Cash Creek Casino Resort, proud partner of your Golden State Warriors. Please play responsibly.
All members of Dub Nation know 2 essential truths. 1, the Warriors have the best point guard in the history of the game. And 2, the very best planes in the sky are United. New planes are joining the United fleet every week, decked out with Bluetooth connectivity, screens, and power at every seat, and bigger overhead bins to fit everyone's carry-on, or giant foam fingers. Download the United app and book your next trip today. United Airlines, proud to be the official airline of the Golden State Warriors.
This is Steve Kerr. You are listening to the Warriors Radio Network, presented by United Airlines.
Tonight's Warriors shop item of the game. Get 30% off the turquoise two-tone 950 hat from New Era at shop.warriors.com, a Fanatics experience. You can go to shop.warriors.com for all your Warriors gear. Get some stuff for the Warrior fan in your family. Or in my case, I'm looking for the stuff that new grandpas will buy. So I'm looking for the infant stuff. Warriors down 1, 45-44. They trail by 9. Got their offense finally in gear here in the second after overcoming 3 early turnovers. Pajemski, Moody, Melton, Richard, and Draymond, same 5 that left the floor. Pulukitis, Bagley, Nembhard, Christie, and Flagg for the blue-clad Mavs. Flagg, right side. Pulukitis looking for his third 3, and he got it off a quick pin down by Christie, and the Warriors didn't react well. He's got 9 points, just like Cryer, and it's 48-44 Dallas. Pajemski now with Christie on his hip. Takes a 15-footer and knocks it down. Nice shot by Pods. He's got 7 points. Far wing Nembhard gets in the corner. Pulukitis back over to Bagley. Handoff. Pulukitis stops. And what do we got? A hold, I think we're going to get on Will Richard. 3 team fouls on the Golden State, 2 on Dallas. Warriors have 6 timeouts remaining. Dallas with 5. Bagley, wearing a 1970s ABA afro, takes a 3 and knocks it down. Marvin Bagley with a hoop. 51-46. Well, he shot that with confidence. Pajemski right elbow, driving all the way in, hand off Draymond, tough shot over Bagley, it's up and in with the left hand. 51-48, quickly down the right side flag. Bagley will drive on Draymond, spins back to his strong hand, scoop to the hoop, up and good. Quick move, and Draymond didn't have much to work with there. Pajemski dribbles in the middle of the defense, outside to Richard. Now to Draymond, back to Pods, he'll go baseline on the cruise, got whacked off his route there. Pulikitis call for the foul. 3rd team foul on Dallas, and his 3rd. Steve Kerr, I think he was trying to get a shot out of it. I think you could very easily say that. He had his back to the basket, but was putting the ball up. I know there's a couple of guys in the association would have gotten that call. Pajemski apparently not one of them. Catches, finds Moody. Circles, top of the key 3. Front rim, no good. Nimhard flies in for the rebound. Saved it from going out of bounds to Bagley. Then gets back up after knocking into a cameraman. Nimhard is okay. Nimhard from Gonzaga got fouled. It's going to be on Pajemski. Steve Kerr still upset over no shot for Pajemski down at the other end. Pods will pick up. Well, it's on Melton. I'm sorry. It's on Melton, not Pajemski. Melton's first, team's 4th. So next foul, Dallas will shoot the rest of the way here in the quarter. Bagley will catch. Left of the logo, outside the arc. Dribbled it over to Washington, who runs over Moses Moody. Oh, it's a blocking foul on Moses. Wow. Jason Goebel says he steps into the drive. You don't have to be standing still. He's guarding the ball. It's not like he's a weak side defender. And we're going to get a challenge on this. 6:22 to go first half. 55-48. And there will be a challenge. The green light is on here at Dallas. It's so exciting. 55-48. Mavs lead by 7 on the Warriors Radio Network.
San Francisco is on the rebound, and PG&E is helping keep that momentum going. From Mission Bay to Chase Center, we know every assist matters. We're working every day to improve reliability and support the customers who count on us. We're also lowering costs. Residential electric rates have dropped 5 times since 2024. PG&E is committed to making the right plays for this city. PG&E and San Francisco, moving forward together.
Before you begin your road trip, ask yourself, do you really need 5 full suitcases? With the 2026 Kia Sportage X Pro's class-leading cargo space, you'll have room for what you need. Find out more at your local Kia dealer today. Keep the adventure going. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely and obey all traffic laws. Comparisons based on second row legroom and cargo space behind second row seats in the subcompact SUV class according to Kia segmentation as of October 2025.
If you're thinking about a new Ford truck, but you've been waiting for the best incentives, you're probably asking, when is Ford Truck Month? It's here, it's now, and it's at Ceremony Ford. What's up, Bay Area? It's Joe Shasky. And this right now is the best time of the year to buy a new Ford truck. We're talking about special incentives across the entire lineup. The F-150, Super Duty, Ranger, the Maverick. But let me zero in on the big dog, the 2025 F-150. And right now, get 0% APR financing for 60 months. Plus $1,000 in truck month bonus cash with a 0 down payment and 0 payments for 90 days. That's power, that's value, that's timing, and you can drive it today and not make a payment for 3 months. Ford Truck Month doesn't last forever, so go to Ceremony Ford right now off of 280 in Colma, Daly City, or shop anytime at ceremonyford.com. Stacked inventory, serious savings. Ceremony Ford, the Bay Area Ford dealer.
It's finally here. Visit Freeman's Appliance in Pleasant Hill Friday through Sunday for their once yearly Red Tag clearance sale. Take advantage of one-of-a-kind opportunities on floor models and factory direct pricing. Visit Freeman's Appliance Red Tag sale for the best time to save big on new appliances for your home.
It's the Good Guys 42nd All-American Get-Together. Thousands of the coolest cars and trucks. Swap Meet, Fender, Midway, Free Family Fun Zone, live music, and more. Happening all this weekend in Pleasanton. Details at good-guys.com.
Dub Nation, this is Brandon Pajemski. You are listening to the Warriors Radio Network presented by United Airlines.
Well, the call on Moses Moody will stand. It's an unsuccessful challenge. They said Moody did not establish a legal guarding position. He's guarding the ball, so he has to be moving because the guy's moving with him. And I don't know. I just don't know sometimes what we're looking at anymore. And Washington came at him, put his left arm and just banged into the chest of Moses Moody and moved him out of the way. I mean, does Moses have to come to a jump stop, I guess is the question I would ask, in order to be a legal guarding position? You're guarding the ball. It's not like he's a secondary defender. I just don't get it sometimes. But the call stands, and Washington's at the free throw line. It's 55-48. So it's a three-point play. That's a big call. 10-point lead for Dallas. Melton will bring it up the floor. Ball to Spencer. He'll turn and face. Ball goes to Moody, and we get a foul away from the ball. P.J. Washington has caught the Garnett disease of going up to block shots after the whistle, which is only fixable when somebody jams. He's holding his right wrist, too. It's like, oh, why do you do that then? Ball thrown into Melton. Waiting. Off a screen by Porzingis. Bounce pass, ill-advised, right into traffic. Christie fumbled it back on the deck. Melton will get it to Porzingis. Porzingis to Payton. Payton goes in and jammed it with the left hand. Well, the Warriors were very fortunate there. That pass by Melton had no chance. 56-50, Warriors down by 6. Nembhard comes right, off the screen. Leans in on Payton, rocks into a bank shot, does not go. Payton gathers in the rebound. Finds Melton. He comes up the heart of the defense, drifting to the right. Moody flashes through, leaving Porzingis on the right wing. Porzingis back to Moody. Porzingis trying to reestablish, but Moody will drive, stops, spins, shoots on the way short. Rebound Washington. Moody didn't give Porzingis a lot of time to reestablish there with a smaller defender. Nembhard, right side, dumped it to Bagley. Bagley turns and faces. Now dribbles. Gets it back over to Nembhard, left wing. He turns the corner, gets it on the side to Christie. Christie drives by Spencer, layup. Oh, my goodness. Went right around him to the rim. 58-50. And it's a 8-point lead for Dallas now. Melton cross-court to Spencer. To Porzingis, guarded by Christie, again crowded by him. He'll turn and face. Leans in, dribbles, stops, goes up, got fouled, and he'll shoot 2. It's a tough assignment for Christie, and he's trying to do what you want to do if you're a smaller defender on Porzingis, and that is crowd him. You can't let him turn and just take the jump shot over you. But Porzingis got his arms underneath Christie, and there was contact on the way up. So Porzingis heads to the free throw line for 2. And Porzingis is a fan of Draymond Green and his defense.
I know from my experience, he's like the most annoying guy to play against, he's strong, he get into you, he's, constantly also putting pressure on the referees, so they don't want to maybe call everything, so it's perfect to have a guy like this on my team,
Porzingis' second free throw, that's good, and it's 58-52. Warriors down by 6 here, but really not establishing themselves in this game. Far side, Nembhard. Washington on Spencer. Turns, a little jump hook right over the top of him, up and good. 60-52. That's a matchup the Warriors are going to have to help out on. Melton off of Porzingis' screen. Melton, the ball knocked away, another turnover. Nembhard loses it, gets it back, shovel to Washington. He goes in for a dunk. Steve Kerr will call time, and Dallas has a 10-point lead. 4:15 to go before halftime. Warriors down 62-52. On the Warriors Radio Network, presented by United Airlines.
Being in your bag isn't just for players on the court. With DoorDash, all of Dub Nation has a bag too. Scrolling late night highlights? Have snacks on hand. Hosting a watch party? Get drinks, ice, and cups before tip-off. Low battery during tunnel walks? There's a charger delivered to where you are. DoorDash keeps your bag deep so you can keep up with the speed of the game. DoorDash, official partner of the Golden State Warriors.
The lights, the crowd, the moment. When the Warriors take the floor, greatness follows. At Cache Creek Casino Resort, every moment shines. Feel the rush as the reels spin. Breathe in our serene spa. Savor each bite in our award-winning steakhouse. And recharge in the comfort of our luxurious hotel. Cache Creek Casino Resort, proud partner of your Golden State Warriors. Please play responsibly.
4:15 left here in the first half. 5 turnovers in the second quarter for the Warriors have resulted in 9 points for Dallas. And they've outscored the Warriors 30-16 in the paint. They lead by 10, 62-52, 4:15 to go. In quarter number 2, Porzingis returns with GP2. Podziemski back on the floor. Santos back on the floor. Spencer will stay. Mavs counter with Christie, Washington, Flag, Washington, and Gafford. Starting 5 for Jason Kidd. Podziemski met by Christie over to Santos. Santos crossover dribble. Drives it on Marshall. Goes to the corner, and he traveled again. So Guy Santos contributing to the turnover fest here in the second. That's the 6th turnover on Golden State in the second quarter. Now they're on a 20-pace turnover. Warriors had a 2-game stretch on this road trip where they turned the ball over 47 times. Golden State now has to find something in defense here to get this thing turned around. Flag gets it to Marshall. Warriors in the zone. Ball to Gafford. He's wide open. In traffic, though, goes over Porzingis and scores. He caught the ball with nobody within 5 feet of him. 64-52. It's a 12-point Dallas lead. And this road trip right now could end in a disaster. Porzingis gets the ball down the lane. Pass to Santos. Takes a 3. Flag was there. Shot no good. Rebound tipped by Porzingis. A foul. It's got to be on Porzingis for coming over the back, I believe. Or on GP2. It's on GP2 for a push, and that's going to be free throws for Dallas the rest of the half. 3:27 to go. And much like the third quarter, not to the dramatic extent it was in Atlanta, a 39-20 third quarter, but it's right now, you look at the numbers, it's a 33-18 quarter. And again, sparked by unnecessary passes and sloppy ball handling. Free throw is good for Daniel Gafford. Mavs will have to take a look at both Gafford and Lively in their upcoming offseason, make evaluations, Bagley as well, to see where they want to go. Dwight Powell's on the bench for Dallas. He's not been in the rotation of late. The Stanford standout. Second free throw is no good. Porzingis rebound. Saved the ball. Goes out of bounds. No foul call. As Porzingis went down, Steve Kerr is going, what the heck is going on here? Porzingis wanted a foul call, but Dedrick Taylor swallowed the whistle as Washington had his arm hooked with Porzingis as he went down. Taylor was standing right there. Flag off a screen, open jumper, 17-footer, curling from the left to the middle. Unguarded 17-footer, 67-52. It's a 15-point Dallas lead. Podziemski off a pick. Stops top of the key. Nowhere to go. Finds Spencer, guarded by Flag. Ball to Porzingis, crowded by Washington. Left-hand dribble. Porzingis brings it up top. Hand off Podziemski. Deep 3 behind the arc. Swish. But Golden State had to have that. Pods comes through to make it 67-55. 2:50 time remaining in the second. Flag looks right. Comes back left. Marshall now to Washington, guarded by Santos. Spins on him, backs him in, little jump hook, yells, and apparently that's a foul indicator for Nate Green. He calls it on Santos. No argument from Guy. So despite my sarcasm, looks like it was a good call. Washington at the stripe. By the way, among other things, at halftime with R.C. Davis coming your way in just a couple of minutes, I'll tell you about Detroit snapping the L.A. Lakers' 9-game win streak. Detroit now has a 5-game cushion on Boston for first place in the East. So that race is just about done. I mean, Detroit would have to really go on a losing streak for Boston to make that up. Even though Cade Cunningham is sidelined, and we hope he comes back soon. That's it's not your typical basketball injury, a partially deflated lung. Well, they say it's not life-threatening or serious. 2 free throws, no good for Washington. So maybe if you, like me, go to the Church of Rasheed Wallace, you can say it with me, ball don't lie. Podziemski, right side to Draymond, who's just checked in, launches a 3, no good, and put a foul on Dallas. Porzingis was jumping right to left. You're supposed to jump from down to up. So somebody had a hand there. Porzingis, 8 points so far, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. He's had to work pretty hard. Dallas has really defended him with a good deal of intelligence. They're really getting right up into his airspace. Free throw is good. 67-56. Now Golden State's got 2:25 to go in the quarter. You get something going, maybe get like a 6-0 burst or something like that. Get it down to a reasonable number. That can give you at least some feel-good momentum in the locker room, though this is pro ball, obviously. The 10-point lead for Dallas as Porzingis cashes in too. But they're human beings. They get confident and not. Now Podziemski comes from behind and steals the ball from Marshall. Moody to Porzingis. Left side to Guy Santos. In traffic, shoveled back to Moody. He goes up, shots up, no good, but he got fouled. Great job by Podziemski from coming from behind. Marshall never saw him, never felt him. And the foul inside was on Gafford. And Moses Moody to shoot 2. Podziemski got the steal right at half court. I'm still amazed how many players, pro, college, they dribble the ball across half court and then stop right at where the midcourt line meets the sideline. It's probably one of the easiest places on the floor to trap. Because you're not trapping with 2, you're trapping with 3 because that backcourt line is a third defender for you. Cryer comes in and Moody hits the first free throw. Cryer 3 of 4 from the field, 9 points in 7 minutes. Second free throw for Moses is good. Warriors with a little 7-0 burst and then count it to 8. 67-59, 2:08 to go. Flag doubled right at the logo and fouled by Moody. Moody went for the strip, but went a little too vehemently. Portland off to a good start in their game. The Warriors trailed the Trailblazers officially by a game and a half in the standings, but it's really 2.5 because Portland holds a tiebreaker. It's 33-25 in the final few seconds of the first quarter up in Portland. Flag hits the free throw. Flag with 13 points, 5 of 7, 3 of 3 shooting. 13, he has not taken a 3 in this game. He's just so good, and he's big. He's going to be a pain for everybody in the West for years to come. His free throws make it a 10-point lead again for Dallas, 69-59. Podziemski off the pick. Throws over to Moody. Moody dribbles, stumbles, lost the handle, brings it back out, 10 to shoot, still dribbling, crossover, down the lane, inside hand, left side of the hoop. What a move by Moses Moody. That play was going nowhere. 69-61 Dallas. Flag hands off to Marshall. Moody takes him on the switch. Marshall blasting down the lane, meets Draymond. He traveled. Same call they made on Santos, so give this crew points for consistency there. We actually had a carry call in the Atlanta game the other day. Hadn't seen one of those all year. Pajemski will bring it up. Down the final 90 seconds of the first half. Draymond tries to set a screen. Pajemski now driving on Christie. Stops in traffic, finds Moody. Moody for three above the break. It's up and no good. Rebound Pajemski. Bounce past Draymond. He goes up and scores over Gafford. A tough shot. And the Warriors are back in business after being down by 15. They're down by 6, 69-63. Team continues to fight despite a rough road trip. Ball to Washington, guarded by Pajemski. Draymond shows double. Washington puts it on the deck, feeds Christie. Christie on Cryer, up top. Gets it to Marshall. Marshall hesitates with a dribble, now drives on Cryer. Takes the rookie down low, sails a pass up. It's a 24-second shot clock violation. And Golden State gets a stop. Steph Curry on the bench, wearing I believe a baseball hat. I think he's added another hat to his collection on this trip, though. Down to 45 seconds to go. First half, Draymond DeSantos in front of the Dallas bench. Pajemski takes a handoff off the screen three. Doesn't go. Marshall with a rebound. Good look, though. Draymond set a perfect screen that time. Marshall gets a pick from Gafford. Cryer fights through it. Ball goes to Flagg. Here's the three attempt for Flagg. Bounces to the right. Tipped by Draymond. Grabbed by Gafford. He gets fouled by Draymond. Draymond wanted a jump ball, but didn't look like a jump ball. Warriors don't have a challenge because of a block call on Moses Moody. Ball was tipped, but Gafford just bigger than everybody else. Well, you know what? I don't know. That was close. It started out maybe like a jump ball, but it ended up as a foul as the ball kind of spun out of both Gafford's and Draymond's grip. Gafford rolls home the free throw. Warriors down 7. Theoretically, if they get this rebound, they should have a final possession. Porzingis comes in for rebounding and for offense. And Santos will take a spot on the bench. Let's see what kind of look the Warriors can get here. There's a 1.5 differential. Second free throw good. And it's an 8-point lead again for Dallas, 71-63. Cryer to bring it up. By the way, I think that's Seth Curry who has the baseball hat on, not Steph. We're pretty high up here. Cryer to Pajemski. Down to 15, game clock, 14, shot clock. Shot clock at 10. Pajemski trying to avoid being pinned to the sideline by Christie. Gets doubled to Draymond. Back for Pajemski, who stopped his cut and came up, and Draymond just threw the ball out of bounds. My goodness. Pajemski didn't see how much room he had there. He was coming back for a handoff, and Draymond and Pajemski talking about what he was looking at, because Pajemski set the screen and stepped through, and there was nobody there. If he had kept cutting, he had an open look down the right side. Marshall down to 2 seconds with one, shoots over Santos, up and good with 0.2 to go in the half, and that's it. Halftime will find the Warriors down by 10. 73-63 after an 8-turnover second quarter. And the Warriors have a lot of work to do if they're going to salvage one more win on this road trip. It's halftime in Dallas. 73 for the Mavs, 63 for the Warriors. R.C. Davis up next on the 95.7 The Game Warriors Radio Network, presented by United Airlines.
Being in your bag isn't just for players on the court. With DoorDash, all of Dub Nation has a bag too. Scrolling late night highlights? Have snacks on hand. Hosting a watch party? Get drinks, ice, and cups before tip-off. Low battery during tunnel walks? There's a charger delivered to where you are. DoorDash keeps your bag deep so you can keep up with the speed of the game. DoorDash, official partner of the Golden State Warriors.
RingCentral will completely transform the way you work. It gives you built-in AI across all your business conversations. Your phone system has an AI receptionist that answers calls 24/7. Your video meetings have AI that takes notes instantly. Even your contact center has AI, so you can help customers faster. It all comes together in one reliable platform for effortless AI communications. See for yourself at ringcentral.com. RingCentral, voice of your business.
Don't miss your chance to save big on Toyota's lineup of 20 hybrid and electrified vehicles at the Ready, Set, Go sales event. Right now, score deals on the 50 MPG Corolla Hybrid and the 51 MPG Camry. Or go all-electric with the 2026 BZ and get 0% APR plus up to $6,000 finance cash. Toyota, let's go places. Offer available through TFS to buyers with premium rated credit. Cannot be combined with other offers. Finance cash must be applied to transaction. $6,000 finance cash only available on XLE all-wheel drive and front-wheel drive models. Ends 3/31/26.
Demi Lovato. Live in concert in San Francisco. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. The brand new album, It's Not That Deep, is available everywhere now. For more, visit DemiLovato.com.
NBA fans don't just watch the game, they live it. So stream like you're courtside with NBA League Pass. Your ticket to all the action. Watch your favorite team shine and catch the league's brightest stars and rising stars at the same time with multi-view on your favorite devices. From the plays you can't believe to the most live games and the drama that comes with it. If it happens on the court, it's happening on NBA League Pass.
Only select out-of-market games available. Blackout restrictions apply. Additional charges and other conditions may apply. Visit NBA.com/subscriber agreement for full terms and conditions.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
Curry takes a dribble. It's a three from the wing. It's good. You can hear the collective gasp.
This is the Warriors halftime show.
Presented by United,
the official airline of the Golden State Warriors.
United, good leads the way.
Here's R.C. Davis.
It's halftime in Dallas. Warriors trail the Mavs by 10, 73-63. Pajemski and Porzingis leading the Warriors in scoring with 10 apiece. No Steph Curry, no Al Horford. Moses Moody making his return from that injured wrist.
The cutter is Payton. Payton cut off by Bagley, low right. Backs it out to above the break. He'll feed Porzingis on the bounce. Porzingis now trying to post up Smith. Gets it cross court to Moody. Moody for three. Knocked it down. Welcome back, Moses Moody. Warriors lead 27-24.
Moody with 9 at the half. Cooper Flagg with 14 to lead Dallas. Of course, no Kyrie Irving or Derek Lively for Jason Kidd. Klay Thompson has 6 points off the bench for the Mavericks. The Golden State Community Foundation auction is open. This month includes NBC's inaugural The Rock, signed by the Warriors team. All proceeds support the foundation to positively impact youth organizations in the Bay Area. Go to Warriors.com/auction to place your bid. Scores up next. Some really good games on the Golden State Warriors audio network presented by United Airlines.
What's up, Dub Nation? Bonte Hill here. And if you eat, sleep, and breathe Warriors basketball like I do, then you need to be locked in with the Dubs Talk podcast. Every week, join me and Monty Poole as we break it all down. Get the breaking news, in-depth analysis, exclusive interviews, and everything in between. It's all Warriors, all the time. Whether you're at home or on the go, tap in to stay ahead of the game with new episodes dropping weekly. The NBC Sports Bay Area Dubs Talk podcast. Download now wherever you get your podcast.
San Francisco is on the rebound, and PG&E is helping keep that momentum going. From Mission Bay to Chase Center, we know every assist matters. We're working every day to improve reliability and support the customers who count on us. We're also lowering costs. Residential electric rates have dropped 5 times since 2024. PG&E is committed to making the right plays for this city. PG&E and San Francisco, moving forward together.
Confidence is knowing you're ready to handle whatever comes your way. That's what it feels like to take on your workday with Cintas. They make sure your AEDs are up to date, your fire extinguishers are tested and inspected, your floor mats are cleaned and delivered, and your workwear looks good, feels good, and is freshly laundered with the Cintas Apparel Plus program. So are you ready to take on today? Visit Cintas.com and get ready for the workday.
All members of Dub Nation know 2 essential truths. 1, the Warriors have the best point guard in the history of the game. And 2, the very best planes in the sky are United. New planes are joining the United fleet every week, decked out with Bluetooth connectivity, screens, and power at every seat, and bigger overhead bins to fit everyone's carry-on, or giant foam fingers. Download the United app and book your next trip today. United Airlines. proud to be the official airline of the Golden State Warriors.
Injured at work? Don't wait. Every moment counts. You may be entitled to medical care and financial compensation, but time matters. The attorneys at Boxer & Gerson are here to protect your rights and fight for the treatment and support you need. Boxer & Gerson have helped thousands of people across Northern California who were hurt on the job. Don't wait, don't guess. Get answers. Call Boxer & Gerson today at 510-835-8870 or visit boxerlaw.com for a free consultation. Boxer & Gerson, your life is worth the fight.
Hey, Bay Area sports fans, get ready for game day with Laughing Monk Brewing. Whether you're watching with friends or heading out after the final whistle, Laughing Monk has the perfect beer for the moment. With locations in Sunnyvale, Scotts Valley, and Bayview in San Francisco, there's always a Monk nearby. And now, check out their newest San Francisco location in Nopa. From crisp lagers to bold IPAs, every beer is righteously brewed in San Francisco. Grab a pint, grab your crew, and make game day better at Laughing Monk Brewing. Righteously brewed in San Francisco.
Wesley is a truck driver.
I drive a truck, and I love what I do.
A truck driver with IRS troubles.
They told me I owed them $43,000.
It got really bad.
Quite a few letters in the mail. They were talking about wage garnishment, coming after my house, my car. Yeah, they don't play around. I seriously thought that I was going to lose everything.
One sleepless night, Wesley finally made a call to Optima Tax Relief at 2 a.m.
Kind of figured I'd get a machine, but I didn't. I actually got to talk to an actual person in the middle of the night.
He found just what he was looking for.
Oh, they were great people. You need a team of people that know what they're doing. Optima Tax, they know what they're doing.
Optima Tax Relief came through with flying colors.
I saved an incredible amount of money. Happy don't even come close. I was absolutely overjoyed.
Take Wesley's advice.
If you're in any kind of trouble with the IRS, call Optima Tax Relief. Don't trust anybody else.
Call Optima for a free consultation. Call 800-708-5977. 800-708-5977. 800-708-5977. Optima Tax Relief. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Curry down with 5 to shoot. Gotta go. Drives down the lane. Underhand. Flip it up and good. Are you kidding me?
Welcome back to the Warriors Halftime Show.
Presented by United Airlines.
Unbelievable.
Here's R.C. Davis.
The Warriors 25-26 season is presented by Kaiser Permanente. Let's get right to the Pistons-Lakers game where the Lakers had a 9-game winning streak on the line.
Kevin Huerter will look to get it in. Finds his man, Danis Jenkins. How quickly will he shoot? Danis goes to the baseline jump shot and hits it. 111 to 110. Now LA has plenty of time. Luka Doncic across the timeline. Everybody rises to their feet. Luka barreling down the lane with a fadeaway shot. It's short, and JD with a rebound. Duncan Robinson ahead. Jenkins fouled with 9 seconds to go, and the Pistons up 111 to 110. Wow. Well, you said it would come down to free throws.
Yes, it is.
And here we are.
Pistons win 113 to 110. Doncic 32 in defeat. Jenkins has 30 for Detroit. Elsewhere on the NBA slate, Toronto is in Utah. Third quarter, they lead the Jazz 105 to 74. And in a game the Warriors are closely watching, Portland, who is ahead of them in the standings, they lead the Nets in the second quarter 46 to 37. Just underway in the first quarter in LA, Clippers 16, the Bucks 11. Finals from earlier, Indiana 128, Orlando 126. Thunder win in Philadelphia 123 to 103. Spurs over the Heat 136 to 111. It was the Hawks 146, the Grizzlies 107, and the Bulls come back to beat the Rockets 132 to 124. Warriors down 10 here at the half. Tim Roy back in the DoorDash radio booth next on the 95.7 The Game. Golden State Warriors Radio Network.
Say you're a coach in Chase Center and need to draw up a last-second play. Or you're a fan in Section 212 craving nachos. AI from Google Cloud can help with both. The Warriors are using AI from Google Cloud to break down every move on the court, helping coaches game plan. And for fans, the same AI powers the mobile app, giving you personalized content, highlights, and yes, nachos, ordered from your phone. With AI, you're always in the game, even off the court. Google Cloud, the official AI partner of the Golden State Warriors.
Hey Warriors fans, Bonte Hill here, and you know what time it is. Catch me, Chris Bullen, and Festus Ezeli on Warriors pre- and post-game live, where it all goes down. Before tip-off, we're setting the stage with matchup breakdowns and player analysis. After the final buzzer, We're diving deep into the momentum, the magic, the interviews, and yeah, even those wild Stephen Curry heat checks. So whether at home or on the road, don't miss Warriors pre- and post-game live all season long, only on NBC Sports Bay Area.
Warriors fans, dunks, dimes, and no-looks are great on TV, but nothing compares to catching your Golden State Warriors in person. And that all starts with buying tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Warriors and the NBA. Ticketmaster gets you to the game so you can experience all the sights, sounds, and styles in person. Even if you're headed to the game last minute, Ticketmaster's got your back when it comes to scoring tickets. Get tickets at Ticketmaster.com/Warriors. See you courtside, Dub Nation.
What do you think makes the perfect snack?
It's gotta be when I'm really craving it and it's convenient.
Could you be more specific?
When it's convenient.
Okay.
Like a freshly baked cookie made with real butter, available right down the street at AM/PM, or a savory breakfast sandwich I can grab in just a second at AM/PM.
I'm seeing a pattern here.
Well, yeah, we're talking about what I crave.
Which is anything from AM/PM.
What more could you want?
Stop by AM/PM where the snacks and drinks are perfectly craveable and convenient. That's Cravenience. AM/PM, too much good stuff.
Let's geek out on the game now, shall we? Brought to you by AI from Google Cloud. Our stat of the game so far, Mavericks shooting the lights out. 66% from the hardwood, which is the highest percentage for any Warrior opponent in any half this season. Celebrate Latino Heritage Night on Wednesday, March 25th, as the Dubs face the Brooklyn Nets. Presented by Modelo. First 10,000 fans get an Al Horford bobblehead. Get your tickets now at Warriors.com or call 888-GSW-HOOP. Representatives are standing by.
We're cool for the summer. Demi Lovato. Live in concert in San Francisco. It's not the brand new album, It's Not That Deep, is available everywhere now. For more, visit DemiLovato.com.
What's up, Dub Nation? Do you want to get cash back on Warriors gear? All you have to do is sign up at Rakuten.com/Warriors, where you can earn 10% cash back in store and online at Warriors Shop. Once you're a member, shop your favorite stores like Fanatics and Ticketmaster and watch the cash back add up in your account. Rakuten is the most rewarding way for you to shop and maximize your savings. Join Rakuten for free today at Rakuten.com/Warriors or download the Rakuten app. That's RAKUTEN.
The lights, the crowd, the moment. When the Warriors take the floor, greatness follows. At Cache Creek Casino Resort, every moment shines. Feel the rush as the reels spin. Breathe in our serene spa. Savor each bite in our award-winning steakhouse. And recharge in the comfort of our luxurious hotel. Cache Creek Casino Resort, proud partner of your Golden State Warriors. Please play responsibly.
It's time, Dub Nation, for the second half. Brought to you by Cache Creek. Cash in at Cache Creek Casino Resort, where the good times never fade away. Visit CacheCreek.com to learn about California's premier casino resort.
Ball thrown into Melton. Waiting. Off a screen by Porzingis. Bounce pass, ill-advised, right into traffic. Christie fumbled it back on the deck. Melton will get it to Porzingis. Porzingis to Payton. Payton goes in and jammed it with the left hand.
Payton with 6 points at the half to go along with 3 rebounds and an assist. Tim, as you said, he's playing probably the best ball of his career. Back to you in Dallas.
73-63. That's in the regular season. Of course, you could go that 22 championship run for GP2. The Warriors tonight surrendering that 65.9%. As you heard RC mention, highest for a Warrior opponent in any half this year. It's the second highest in any half for Dallas. And the Mavs are trying to snap an 11-game losing streak here at the American Airlines Center. They haven't had a losing streak like this since 1994. And their last home victory was against Golden State. And that was back on January 22nd. So they haven't won here in over 2 months. They lead by 10. They have the ball to start the second half. Marshall with it. Marshall dribbles and finds Flagg. Flagg will turn and face. Back over to Marshall. Warriors start the second half in their zone. Ball goes to Flagg and deep. Gafford jump hook from 4, up and good. Daniel Gafford knows who he is. He's not going to try anything silly. He is 6 for 6 from the field, 16 points for Gafford tonight. Warriors don't have with Horford out, post out, they really don't have a center per se. Draymond's pass blocked by Gafford goes out of bounds. The Warriors have not valued the possession tonight. 8 turnovers in the second quarter. 12 for the game, 19 points off those turnovers for Dallas. Draymond inside, bad pass off of Podziemski's fingertips, goes out of bounds. They are not valuing the possession. Marshall with it, Warriors down 12. Marshall bouncing with the handle, gets it over to Flagg. Flagg up top, comes left, lost the ball, knocked away by Melton. Porzingis to Moody, bounce past Podziemski. The Warriors get a layup off the turnover. And now quickly Dallas attacks. Flagg in the right corner. They're up 10. Throws up top to Marshall. Open three, top of the key, no good. Podziemski back for the rebound. Podziemski bounce pass to Porzingis. Open three in transition, short. Rebound Gafford, stolen away by Moody. Ripped the ball away. Turns and shoots a contested three. Not a good shot. Rebound, though, goes right to Porzingis, and he laid it in. He couldn't have had that delivered any better. Of course, he would have had the sign for the receipt, but okay, 75-67. 8-point lead for Dallas. Post up now for Washington. Turns on Moody. Blocked away. A lot of contact there. Draymond gets it. That might have been a foul. Draymond to Porzingis. Shoveled to Podziemski. Podziemski on the dribble drive. Goes up. Blocked by Gafford. And it's out of bounds. Steve Kerr immediately signals in the play. And Podziemski near side of the basket to our right. Feeds Draymond. Corner three. Air ball. Rebound Melton. 10 to shoot. Saved it in the corner to Porzingis. He steps in. A Euro step move into a little jump shot. Up and good. Nicely done by Kristaps Porzingis. Left side. Just a big Euro step, obviously. And then floats it up there softly. And the Warriors are down by 6. Marshall turns. Cut off on the drive. Now takes it inside over Draymond. The shot's up. No good. It's going to be a travel. A turnover on the Mavs, and Dallas is opening the door, albeit just a little bit, for Golden State to get right back in this game. Melton off a screen, wide open three, no good. Moody flies in for the rebound. It's off of him. It's going to be, well, they're going to rule Golden State ball, but I think that's going to be challenged. Looks like it was off of Moody. Jason Kidd looking back to the second row. Nobody giving him a signal. In the old days, it would be like, okay, you foul them, we're just going to give them the ball. Let's keep the game moving. Ball thrown into Draymond Green, up top to Moses Moody. Moody on the dribble drive, got up, Flagg, hit it. It's going to be a goaltend. The Warriors are down by 4. Flagg was trailing on the play and just got a piece of the backboard. And a little bit of the ball, apparently, and that's a goaltend. Flagg turns, bounce pass. Gafford steps down the paint, pass inside. Tough shot by Marshall, up and good. It was not the most elegant play you will see in the association, but it does result in 2 points. Coming right, Melton in the half-court set, takes it to the right elbow. Looking for Porzingis, who can't get free from Washington. Melton waits for Moody, off the screen, catches topside, launches, and buries a triple. And Moses Moody has cut the Dallas advantage in half. It's a one-possession game, early third quarter. Marshall stops, feeds Washington. Washington goes to reverse the ball to the left wing, now gets it to Flagg. His three is up and good. Flagg has only taken 2 threes. He's made one. That's Dallas 80, Golden State 74. Melton probing the defense, shoveled up top to Draymond, over to Podziemski, splits traffic, shoveled to Moody, right side, lets it fly. 3-ball, right corner pocket for Moses Moody. Moody with 14 and now 17 in his first game back. 3 of 6 beyond the arc. Flagg off a pick. Foul line jumper blocked from behind by Podziemski. Flagg gets it back and scores. 82-77. Podziemski penetrates. Throws it back to a trailing Porzingis. Down to Draymond. He attacks on Gafford. And whistle, it's going to be an offensive foul on Draymond as he ran into Gafford. He tried to spin off him and it got a little bit out of control. Santos will come in for Porzingis. Kristaps at 17 minutes right now. Has 14 points in 17 minutes. Melton at 16 minutes. Flag to bring it up. Warriors down 5. Christie off the screen, working on Pajemski. Lowers his head, stumbles in the paint. Bad pass. Flag runs it down. Left elbow jumper off the dribble. Good over Santos. 84-77. And Flag now with 19. Warriors back up by, or Warriors trailing again by 7. Pajemski dribbles in, shovel to Draymond. He'll take a 3 straight on. Too strong. Rebound. Santos saved it. Dumped it out to Moody. Moody, top of the key, throws it back to Draymond. Touch pass to Melton. Melton on the right wing. Pick and roll with Draymond. Melton drives by Gafford. Knocked away by Gafford. Loose ball and a foul. Taken away by Melton, the foul. Jason Kidd wants a take foul. Doesn't look like he's going to get it. So it's 84-77. Warriors have trailed most of this game. Mavs had their biggest lead was 15. Flag will walk it across right on top of the logo. Pass to Christie. Christie drives on Draymond. Cut off. Circles back outside the Flag. Off the screen. Flag gets Draymond. Shot clock at 10. 1-on-1. Middle of the floor. Takes the jumper off the dribble. Nothing there. Santos with it. It's a foul. It's going to be on Golden State. Melton gets the call. His third, second team foul. So Dallas gets a fresh 14. Jason Kidd watching. Marshall slaps the ball, bounce pass downstairs, gets it to Washington. Bagley, who's just checked in, wide open 3 off the front rim. Santos will circle back for the board, brings it across half court, spins away from Marshall, driving in, gets around. Bagley goes up and drew the foul. Beautiful move by Gee, and it gets us to a timeout. 6:56 to go here in the third. Warriors trail 84-77, and this is Golden State Warriors basketball.
Hey, Dub Nation, it's your boy Bonte Hill. And if you want to stay locked into the Bay's sports scene all season long, there's only one app you need, and that's the NBC Sports Bay Area app. We're talking breaking news, live game updates, exclusive interviews, behind-the-scenes access, game day highlights, videos, and much, much more. It's all right there in your pocket. One tap, and you're with the squad. Anytime, anywhere. What are you waiting for? Download the NBC Sports Bay Area app today.
San Francisco is on the rebound, and PG&E is helping keep that momentum going. From Mission Bay to Chase Center, we know every assist matters. We're working every day to improve reliability and support the customers who count on us. We're also lowering costs. Residential electric rates have dropped 5 times since 2024. PG&E is committed to making the right plays for this city. PG&E and San Francisco, moving forward together.
1 in 8 women have thyroid issues.
Am I the one? I am kind of tired. I should see a doctor. Is it genetic? Does my health plan even cover tests like that? In-network? Out-of-network? Why is this always a whole big thing? Wait. I have Kaiser Permanente. So my coverage includes regular preventive care. Guess it doesn't have to be a whole big thing.
Kaiser Permanente. Healthcare that just works.
Say you're a coach in Chase Center and need to draw up a last-second play. Or you're a fan in Section 212 craving nachos. AI from Google Cloud can help with both. The Warriors are using AI from Google Cloud to break down every move on the court, helping coaches game plan. And for fans, the same AI powers the mobile app, giving you personalized content, highlights, and yes, nachos ordered from your phone. With AI, you're always in the game, even off the court. Google Cloud, the official AI partner of the Golden State Warriors.
Before you begin your road trip, ask yourself, do you really need 5 full suitcases? With the 2026 Kia Sportage X Pro's class-leading cargo space, you'll have room for what you need. Find out more at your local Kia dealer today. Keep the adventure going. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely and obey all traffic laws. Comparisons based on second row legroom and cargo space behind second row seats in the subcompact SUV class according to Kia segmentation as of October 2025.
This is Steve Kerr. You are listening to the Warriors Radio Network, presented by United Airlines.
Well, Dallas has lost 11 straight here at the American Airlines Center. They haven't done that since 1994, but for those who don't know, the Mavs came into being in 1980-81. The expansion Mavs were awful for a couple of years. I mean, really bad. But they built on youth and became a really good Western team in just a matter of years. But early on, under head coach Dick Motta, the Mavs came into Oakland playing at Oracle Arena, and the Mavs did not have a good first half. But the circus was coming to town. This is the final home game for the Warriors before they go on a road trip. And so Dick Motta took advantage of that with his halftime speech. Here's Jim Sparnarkel of the early 80s Mavs.
He started with his halftime speech, and we were all sitting there, feeling, well, how are we going to pull ourselves out of this one and win a game in the second half? And the next thing you know, he walked out of the locker room, and in comes this tiger with the head on it, I mean, the size of a refrigerator, and guys started headed into the showers and really fleeing pretty quickly. And Motta just laughed. I mean, he thought it was the funniest thing in the world. And once we realized this tiger was on a chain and really wasn't going to, it was more passive than aggressive. But when you're looking eye to eye to a tiger, I don't care whether it's passive or not, the thing you're thinking is aggressiveness.
Jim Sponarkel, I love that story. Free throws by Santos, missed the first, made the second, 84-78. Warriors down by 6. Christie on the far wing, guarded by Cryer, who is checked back into the lineup. Bagley takes a high pass, gets it to Christie. Christie now working at a foul on Cryer as Bagley dove to the bucket, and the Warriors with their third team foul here in the quarter. Klay Thompson in for Christie. Nembhard comes in. And Marshall descends to a new backcourt for Jason Kidd. Always great to see Klay. Washington. Pass was kicked by Santos. That will give Dallas an extra second on the shot clock.
Dallas ball, 14 seconds on the shot clock.
And Washington will put it into play. Bagley out there, pressured by Draymond. Bagley, the former Sacramento King, pass knocked out of bounds by Melton. And the shot clock shows 7. 6:31 to go third, 84-78 Dallas. Warriors have been working uphill, not only mostly tonight, but also most of the road trip. Flag takes it, quick move on Moody. Stops and pops at the foul line. It's up a good, decisive move by Cooper Flagg. Flagg and his Collins roommate Con Knipple of Charlotte, the odds-on favorites to win Rookie of the Year this year. Moody catches right wing from Draymond. Gets a screen. Moves in on Bagley. Stops. A little fadeaway over Bagley. Going to be short. Santos hustled to the rebound. Can't corral it. Thompson will take it. Klay at midcourt. Chest pass to Nembhard on the far side. Backs up waiting for a screen on the wing. Gets the screen. They get a switch. So now going downstairs will be Washington, fronted by Cryer. High-low pass knocked away by Draymond. And Cryer comes up with it. What a play by Draymond Green. Cryer will come up. He'll stop. Won't shoot, though. Gets it to Draymond. Back to Cryer. Guarded by Bagley. Bounce pass, ill-advised. Knocked out of bounds, but Nembhard was last to touch, and the Warriors get a break there. Cryer has some rough edges to him, but he's a guy to keep an eye on for the future because he can really shoot it, and he's quick and he's tough. Moody to sit down, and Melton to sit. Podziemski comes in. GP2 comes in as well. Draymond comes out to get the ball on the side out. Back pass, ill-advised. Flagg with a steal. Pass was behind Santos. Flagg then jumps in the air for no reason. Gets it to Bagley. He drives in. Shots up. It's good on the runner, and he got fouled. And Bagley's got a chance for a three-point play. Fouled from behind by Payton. And the lead is up to 10. Every time you think the Warriors are going to come back in this game and just retake the lead, a silly pass here, bad decision there. They have 4 turnovers already in this quarter, have resulted to the moment in 4 points. 16 for the game, 23 points overall. Free throw by Bagley is good. It's 89-78. Mavs led by 15 in the first half. Podziemski dribbles it to Santos to Draymond. Left wing to Payton. Payton turns, finds Santos in deep. Drop step on Klay. Shoots a bank shot. Backed up and knocked it down. A good, solid, intelligent move by Gee. His first bucket of the game. Now he's guarding Cooper Flagg at the other end. Mavs attacking the basket to our left. Off the screen, Flagg throws off now to Nimhart. He'll shoot over Cryer. The three ball won't go. Pajemski hustles to the board. Pajemski, hair flapping in the breeze, comes across midcourt, goes left, stops at the elbow, pump fake, locked up by Bagley. Ball goes to Santos, right side to Payton, downstairs to Draymond, back up top, Pajemski at the foul line, pull-up jumper off the dribble is two more for Pajemski. And Golden State's cut it to 7, Pods now with 14. Flagg will handle. For a big guy, he has superb ball handling skills. Off the screen, hesitates on Draymond, spins it back into traffic, picks up his dribble, and finds Washington between the rings. Now to Nimhart, left side to Flagg, open three, is up and no good. Long rebound, Cryer throws it back to Pajemski. Cryer will run the floor. Pajemski in no hurry, gives it to Payton, right side to Santos. At the box, it's Draymond, back cut by Pods, a beauty, and he lays the ball in. And again, Golden State, a little 6-0 burst here. And now they're down by 5, but can they sustain it? 4 minutes to go third. Flagg with the ball bent over at the waist, guarded by GP2, who's wearing bright orange sneakers that can be seen from space. Thompson goes left off the dribble. Jumper won't fall. Cryer's got the rebound. Here come the Warriors. Santos will attack quickly. Bumps Clay out of the way, but he's stripped, and the ball goes over the baseline. Golden State will have it back with 18 to shoot. All kinds of subs coming in. Porzingis and Richard for Golden State. Mavs with a line change. Washington, Bagley, and Flagg all to sit. And Smith will come in. And I believe Chris Middleton in there. Gafford back out there. Porzingis the catch. Porzingis with a move. Stops and shoots in the paint. Up and good. Turning left shoulder. Makes it 89-86. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession game. Tyler Smith out there. Played his ball at G League Ignite. Here's Middleton. Fakes. Lob inside. And a dunk for Gafford. Porzingis stepped up to help as Santos got beat on the play. And it's 91-86. The Mavs still shooting over 60%. 61.4. Santos behind the screen three. No good. Ball ricochets off the leg of Smith, and it will go out to Golden State. Tyler Smith has spent some time in the G League, among other places, the Cap City Go-Go. He was the second overall pick in the G League draft, taken by the Osceola Magic. Pajemski catches from Payton to Porzingis. Good pump fake. Oh, he got Smith off his feet and then missed the jump shot. Middleton clears to Nimhart. Nimhart in transition. Brings it outside. Finds Klay Thompson, guarded by Pajemski. Klay goes baseline, bounce pass in traffic for Gafford, knocked away. Pajemski comes up with it. Pajemski gets fouled from behind by Gafford, and a face plant for Pods. But he'll have the timeout to recover. 2:49 to go in the third. Warriors down 91-86 on the 95.7 The Game Warriors Radio Network, presented by United Airlines.
We're cool for the summer. Demi Lovato. Live in concert in San Francisco. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. The brand new album, It's Not That Deep, is available everywhere now. For more, visit DemiLovato.com.
Being in your bag isn't just for players on the court. With DoorDash, all of Dub Nation has a bag too. Scrolling late night highlights? Have snacks on hand. Hosting a watch party? Get drinks, ice, and cups before tip-off. Low battery during tunnel walks? There's a charger delivered to where you are. DoorDash keeps your bag deep so you can keep up with the speed of the game. DoorDash, official partner of the Golden State Warriors.
All members of Dub Nation know 2 essential truths. 1, the Warriors have the best point guard in the history of the game. And 2, the very best planes in the sky are United. New planes are joining the United fleet every week, decked out with Bluetooth connectivity, screens, and power at every seat, and bigger overhead bins to fit everyone's carry-on, or giant foam fingers. Download the United app and book your next trip today. United Airlines, proud to be the official airline of the Golden State Warriors.
This next one's for all you CarMax shoppers who just want to buy a car your way.
Wanna check some cars out in person? Wanna look some more from your house? Okay.
Want to pretend you know about engines?
Nah, I'll just chat with CarMax online instead.
Want to get pre-qualified from your couch? Woo! Want to get that car? Hey, SAP! You want to do it your way.
Want to drive? CarMax.
What do you think makes the perfect snack?
It's gotta be when I'm really craving it and it's convenient.
Could you be more specific?
When it's cravenient.
Okay.
Like a freshly baked cookie made with real butter, available right down the street at AM/PM, or a savory breakfast sandwich I can grab in just a second at AM/PM.
I'm seeing a pattern here.
Well, yeah, we're talking about what I crave.
Which is anything from AM/PM.
What more could you want?
Stop by AM/PM where the snacks and drinks are perfectly craveable and convenient. That's Cravenience. AM/PM, too much good stuff.
This is Steve Kerr. You are listening to the Warriors Radio Network, presented by United Airlines.
During the timeout here at the AAC, they had a little skit going on at the big scoreboard. Deep Thoughts by Dwight Powell, and it was really well done, well executed. Powell, of course, a Stanford Cardinal guy, and he was on their last tournament victory, which was in 2014. They were the number 10 seed. They upset number 2 Kansas in St. Louis. They lost to Dayton in the Sweet 16 game. And that's the last tournament game that Stanford has won. Their only tournament appearance in 2014 since the 2008 Lopez twins, along with Mitch Johnson, Landry Fields, their Sweet 16 game. The Kansas team, by the way, was led by Joel Embiid and Andrew Wiggins, former Warrior. Ball on the right side, Pajemski off the inbounds, takes the jumper, missed it, and the rebound taken down by Gafford. Podzo's been pretty good tonight, 7 of 11 for the field. Warriors down by 5. Nimhard's pass batted in the air, deflected by Porzingis, picked up by Pajemski. Warriors force a turnover. 13th on Dallas. Pajemski to Porzingis. He'll drive in on Thompson, gets doubled, finds Richard. Left corner 3, swish! At Golden State down by 2. Will Richard getting his shooting eye back tonight. He's hit 3 threes. At midcourt, Nimhard with the ball. Comes to the left wing, waits for Thompson, curls off a pick by Gafford. He was open, the shot's no good. Rebound, Middleton shows the ball, pass inside, deflected. Another turnover, Pajemski to Payton. Payton on the bounce to Richard. Richard drives to the paint, stops, throws out to the trailer, Porzingis. Left side, Santos. Santos wheels in the paint, right-hand floater up, rejected, and it's a goaltend by Gafford. Count the bucket, and this game is tied at 91. Sweet move by Gee. It's the 5th time we've had 6 lead changes in the game. Gee put that up nice and high and soft, and boy, it's tempting for a shot blocker to go after that. I don't know if that ball was going to go in. But Gafford elevated to knock it away. Some coaches don't mind the goaltend so much because they want that thought in the offensive player's mind that he's waiting to knock the shot away. Screen for Nimhard, produces a 14-foot look. That's open, it's good. Warriors not negotiating that screen and roll well. 93-91. Dallas right back on top. Pajemski gets a screen by Payton. Pajemski dribbles to the paint, stops, pump fake, goes inside. Right-hand layup up and good. A little scoop layup by Pajemski, where he gets a little bit off balance, hustles back on defense. Thompson will take a 3. That's good. It was 5-on-4. Pods fell down on his drive, and the Mavs took advantage. 96-93 Dallas. But nobody picked up the ball. Porzingis, low left, backs his man down. Smith raises up, jumper good, got fouled. And the Dallas strategy, and they know Kristaps well, he played here, is to crowd him, get underneath him, get leverage. Of course, the Warriors did that in 2007 in that unbelievable upset of the 67-win Mavs in the We Believe year. Steven Jackson got underneath Dirk and used leverage and crowded him. By the way, all that Stanford knowledge, well, I thank Stanford basketball announcer and historian John Platz for his help. Free throw by Porzingis. Good. We're tied at 96. Final minute of the 3rd. And the Warriors have a chance here in the 4th. Middleton brings it on Payton. Turns, shoots over the top of GP2. It's up and good. Chris Middleton. You go back to the Bucks championship season. He hit some huge shots for them in the postseason. Spencer off a pick and roll to Payton. He goes right by the defender Gafford and scores a layup. And the Warriors get an easy one to retie the game, this time at 98. Nimhart comes left to the paint, bumping with Spencer. 15-foot fall away, does not fall. Santos, defensive rebound. Finds Spencer at midcourt. Spencer waits to balance the offense with 20 seconds to go. He knows he doesn't have a 2-for-1 chance here, so he's going to wind it down with a 3-second differential. Neither team has a foul to give. Spencer midcourt left. Draws the defense, throws a bad pass. Payton will run it down to Porzingis with 3, with 2. Step back 3 off the dribble. No good. It bounces over the baseline. Dallas will have it with 1.2 to go in the quarter. Middleton will throw it into Nimhart. He'll take it from the backcourt on its way. It's short. And we start the fourth quarter all tied. The Warriors were down by 15 in the first half. They were down by double digits in the third, but they have rallied back to make the fourth quarter of the game. Golden State 98, Dallas 98, 12 minutes to go on the Warriors Radio Network.
This next one's for all you CarMax shoppers who just want to buy a car your way.
Wanna check some cars out in person? Wanna look some more from your house? Okay.
Want to pretend you know about engines?
Nah, I'll just chat with CarMax online instead.
Wanna get pre-qualified from your couch? Woo! Wanna get that car? ASAP! You wanna do it your way.
Want to drive? CarMax.
Lock in with NBC Sports Bay Area for the most authentic Warriors coverage out there. Tune into Warriors pre- and post-game live, where Festus Ezeli, Chris Bullen, and me, Bonte Hill, break it all down before tip-off and after the final buzzer. Then there's the Dubs Talk podcast, where Monty Poole and I go even deeper with analysis, news, and exclusive Warriors access. And if you want it all, highlights, interviews, breaking news, download the NBC Sports Bay Area app. NBC Sports Bay Area, your home for Warriors coverage.
If your home seems colder this winter than it should be, maybe it's time to upgrade your windows. As the Bay Area's largest Marvin reseller, Golden State Lumber and Showroom is proclaiming this the month of Marvin. As an Energy Star partner, Marvin offers durable, energy-efficient products that can lower your energy bill. Visit GoldenStateLumber.com, scroll down to Windows and Doors, and visit the showroom near you. Since 1954, Golden State. When you succeed, we succeed.
It's finally here. Come into Freeman's Appliance in Pleasant Hill this Friday through Sunday for their once-yearly Red Tag clearance sale. Take advantage of factory direct prices, one-of-a-kind opportunities, special pricing on floor models and convenient financing, and save on new appliances from trusted brands like Miele, Bosch, Electrolux, LG, and Maytag. Visit Freeman's Appliance at Pleasant Hill for their Red Tag clearance sale this Friday through Sunday for the best time to save big on new appliances for your home.
Christie fumbled it back on the deck. Melton will get it to Porzingis. Porzingis to Payton. Payton goes in and jammed it with the left hand.
That's our shot of the game, sponsored by Freeman's Appliance in Pleasant Hill, proudly serving all of Northern California with the largest in-stock inventory of your favorite luxury home appliances. Tim, back to you.
Thank you, RC. Let's go back to 2011.
Dirk touches it, the Kid. Clock ticking down, 6 to shoot. Here's Kidd, 5 to shoot. To the cutting Dirk down the lane. Yes, there it is. There it is. And the Mavericks are going to win the championship. They lead by 11. The arms up in the air as they come back down the floor defensively. Chalmers is stripped by Terry. Saved by Chandler. Into the hands of Kidd. He's fouled by Bosch with 18 seconds to go.
Boy, and I'm looking at Dirk. He's just covering his head right now. He is so happy to finally get a championship. Him and Jay Kidd go and hug each other.
Well, obviously, those two are on their way to the Hall of Fame. And, you know, there are those who say that championships are all that matter. I don't know that this championship is going to define the careers of Dirk Nowitzki and Jason Kidd. But
the great Chuck Cooperstein on the call there. A happy moment for Dallas Mavericks fans, but I always wanted the question, why did Chris Bosh foul there? Anyway, here comes Santos on the first possession. Fourth quarter goes baseline on a spin. Good, and he got fouled. Golden State retakes the lead here, 100-98 on a move by Guy Santos. He's been quiet offensively, but got fouled by Middleton and goes to the free throw line. Chance for a three-point play. Guy Santos in the first half didn't score. Taking his time, gathering his thoughts at the free throw line. Chance to give the Warriors a 3-point lead. Warriors ended the third on a 20-9 run. The free throw is good. Guy's got 8, and it's 101-98. Warriors has 7-point first half lead. Flag, double team, dribbles it, turns it over. Moody and Draymond trap him in midcourt, and Flag dribbled it off his leg. At Golden State forcing the 15th turnover for Dallas in this game. Spencer, chest pass to Cryer, off a screen. 3-ball, good topside. And just like that, Golden State has taken a 6-point lead. 104-98. Moody with a steal, throws it back to Draymond. It's over and back. Moody was in the front court. The ball was in the front court, and he didn't realize it in the heat of the moment. Half of his body was in the backcourt, but it's where the ball is that makes the difference. And so that's just an unfortunate break there. Golden State on a 26-9 run right now. They lead 104-98, trying to at least get one more on this road trip. Thompson throws into Gafford, takes a handoff, runs Spencer through a screen twice, trap, throws to Flag, open man right side, it's Middleton. He'll shoot, no good. Spencer gets the rebound, lead Santos on a break. Santos sees a lot of blue shirts, so he picks the ball up, hand off to Spencer. He goes up the other side, shoots it, no good. Gafford fumbled the rebound out of bounds, contested by Santos. And Golden State will get a fresh 14. Pat Spencer with a unique move there on Cooper Flag. Santos cuts in, takes the pass, the shot's up, it's good, and he got fouled by Middleton again. Blasting down the right side on the baseline inbounds play, and Middleton was surprised by it and gave him a little helping hand in the back. And Pat Spencer with the assist. My goodness. Guy Santos coming through in a big way. He's now in double figures, all 10 points here in the second half. How consistent has he been? Maybe not in this game, but overall, since all the injuries, he has been maybe the most consistent Warrior. 107-98. 57 seconds in to the fourth quarter. At Golden State, 9 straight to open the fourth. Flag coming left, doubled again. Ball deflected. Spencer has it. Ahead to Moody. Flag got fouled. Moody goes up and under. Missed it. Cryer got the rebound. Lays it in as he hustled back. Jason Kidd will call time. Cooper Flag thought he got fouled. And the timeout with 10:50 to go. Golden State has their largest lead of the game right now. 109-98. We'll take the break on the Warriors Radio Network, presented by United Airlines.
What do you think makes the perfect snack?
It's gotta be when I'm really craving it and it's convenient.
Could you be more specific?
When it's convenient.
Okay.
Like a freshly baked cookie made with real butter, available right now in the street at AM/PM, or a savory breakfast sandwich I can grab in just a second at AM/PM.
I'm seeing a pattern here.
Well, yeah, we're talking about what I crave.
Which is anything from AM/PM.
What more could you want?
Stop by AM/PM where the snacks and drinks are perfectly craveable and convenient. That's Cravenience. AM/PM, too much good stuff.
RingCentral's AI receptionist uses voice AI to answer on the first ring, so you'll never miss a call again. In just a few minutes, you can personalize your own AI receptionist to answer questions, route calls, schedule appointments, and even send texts in multiple languages. Plus, it's easy to scale. Create unlimited AI receptionists across any phone system. It's all powered by one reliable platform for effortless AI communications. See for yourself at ringcentral.com. RingCentral, voice of your business.
The Warriors and Chase Center are teaming up with DoorDash to fight food waste and food insecurity, one event at a time. Through our Pass the Plate program, all unserved food from Chase Center events is safely packaged and delivered to local nonprofits to help people in our community who are experiencing food insecurity. Thousands of meals have already been donated this month. To learn more, visit chasecenter.com/passtheplate.
What's up, Dub Nation? Bonte Hill here. And if you eat, sleep, and breathe Warriors basketball like I do, then you need to be locked in with the Dub Talk podcast. Every week, join me and Monty Poole as we break it all down, get the breaking news, in-depth analysis, exclusive interviews, and everything in between. It's all Warriors, all the time. Whether you're at home or on the go, tap in to stay ahead of the game with new episodes dropping weekly. The NBC Sports Bay Area Dub Talk podcast. Download now wherever you get your podcast.
We're cool for the summer. Demi Lovato. Live in concert in San Francisco. The brand new album, It's Not That Deep, is available everywhere now. For more, visit DemiLovato.com.
Hi, this is Al Horford. The Warriors 2025-2026 season is presented by Kaiser Permanente.
Well, the Warriors right now on a big run. 31-9 going back to the third. They lead 109-98 with 10:50 to go. And Golden State doing it with some trapping defense and some just good overall play. L.J. Cryer, 14 points in 14 minutes. He keeps doing that. You got to call him the mini microwave. Coming up the floor will be Marshall with flag. Thompson, Gafford, Pulakitis is checked back in. He's got 9 points for Dallas. Looking for Yale. Gafford with it at the high post. Get the high post. Screens out for Marshall. Spins back into it. Two-hand toss. Pulakitis the catch. Sideline three short. Long rebound into the Dallas bench. And the Warriors will get it back and get a stop. Draymond Green will feed Spencer on the inbounds after a throw in by Santos. Spencer brings it in deep, throws it back to Draymond. Chest pass to Cryer, over to Draymond, left side down to Santos. Cutting off the screen, Draymond shoveled inside, Moody reverse layup, blocked inside by Klay Thompson. Knocked away, great defense by Klay. He gets it back for Marshall, front court three off the dribble, got it. 109-101, 10 minutes to go. Keep that play in the back of your mind. If Dallas comes back, Cryer over to Santos. Dribbles out Marshall. Beautiful spin. Drops a pass into Moody. He lays it in. Geese Santos with the assist. What a second half for Santos. 11 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. It's 111-101 Golden State. Marshall pressured by Moody. Spins across the timeline with 2 seconds to spare. Marshall comes hard left side. In traffic. Tough shot over Moody. It's up and good. 111-103. Cryer, a Houston high school legend, gets it to Draymond Green. Shoveled the ball to Moody. Off the pick, Moody has room. Tries to drive on Gafford, lost the ball. Gafford goes down. Pulakitis to Marshall. It's 4-on-4. And then shot by Marshall again in traffic, but Draymond rebounds the miss after defending the shot. Spencer will take it across to Santos to Cryer. In the corner, the three balls up. It bounces high. Gafford, the rebound, got fouled by Moody, and that'll be the first team foul on Golden State. Moody pick up his 4th personal. He's the first Warrior with 4, first player on either team with 4. Here comes Marvin Bagley, the 3rd. Because it was not a turnover, it was a foul, he gets to go in. If he was a turnover, he would have had to be at the scores table. Dallas going right to left on your listening device. Marshall guarded by Santos. Touchscreen Thompson. They leave him wide open. Defensive breakdown. Steve Kerr didn't like that at all. One of the best shooters the game has ever seen. Klay Thompson sets a screen, and neither player went with him. Timeout. 111-106. 8:44 to go. Warriors on top by 5, but this game, believe me, is far, far from over on the Warriors Radio Network.
No matter what you're eating during today's Warriors game, sharing a jar of Mazzetta makes it better. Just pop open that red cap to give your favorite snack something extra, like crunchy jalapenos.
Now it's time for the closer of the week. Presented by LiftMaster and RNS Doors. Turn your garage into the envy of the neighborhood. Visit rnsdoors.com.
This week's closer comes from Sadie from San Mateo. Thank you to RNS for responding right away and helping us with our new motor installation. Nuya is such a great technician, very nice, and installed our new gate system. I truly appreciate all the work you guys have done for us.
Recently, my garage door opener was not working. I was in need of a closer. I was put in touch with RNS Doors, and they hooked me up with a brand new garage door opener from LiftMaster. With LiftMaster's MyQ connectivity, my garage door opener can be controlled right from my smartphone. You'll know when a door or gate has been left open and can close it with a tap, no matter where I am. Be one of the first 10 callers and receive 20% off a LiftMaster garage door opener.
Call 1-800-FIX-A-DOOR. That's 800-FIX-A-DOOR. Or visit rsdoors.com. R&S Doors. Look for the red truck.
The chase starts here. To make moments you'll never forget.
Chase Center is rocking.
Historic ones.
For 4,000 for Stephen Curry.
Joyful ones.
My joy back, as some would say.
Winning ones. The moment needs you. To manifest it, to chase it, and put the opponent to sleep.
All the way down the floor.
Chase the moment. Buy tickets at Warriors.com.
Demi Lovato. Live in concert in San Francisco. The brand new album, It's Not That Deep, is available everywhere now. For more, visit DemiLovato.com.
This is Draymond Green. You are listening to the Warriors Radio Network, presented by United Airlines.
8-2 push for Dallas. 6 of the 8 on 2 threes by Klay Thompson. Communications breakdown for the Warriors. And they lead by 5, 111-106. Lane Wilson talks about the rise of Guy Santos. We'll get to that as time permits. Warriors come back with Draymond Green, GP2, Guy Santos, Pajamski, and Melton. Up against Thompson, Poulikitis, Flagg, Bagley, and Marshall. Pajamski, right wing to Payton. Down to Draymond. He surveys, dribbles it back to GP2, over to Melton. Shot clock at 10. Screen by GP2, ball to Santos. In the corner, Draymond lets it fly. It's going to be no good. Tipped by Pajamski. Off the glass, it hit the shot clock, and it's going to be Dallas ball. Bucket here by Dallas. It's a one-possession game. Golden State with 18 turnovers, 24 points for Dallas off them. Dallas 17 turnovers, 25 for the Warriors off that. Here's Marshall to walk it up. Marshall to Bagley. Bagley flipped it to Klay Thompson. Thompson doubled. Pass deflected. Bagley runs it down. He tries to go baseline. Finds Flagg in traffic. Goes up and scores over the top of Melton. And it's going to be a one-possession game, 111-108. Mavs on a 10-2 push. Melton stops. He's left wide open. Shoots the three and missed it. Long rebound to Flagg. Lost the ball. Payton saves it to Santos. Back to GP2 for a dunk inside. Another donation by Racket into the Warriors Community Foundation. And a 113-108 Warriors lead. 7:39 to go. Marshall to Flagg. Flagg catches between the circles. Now, one dribble gets switched down by Santos. Thompson coming over, trying to set a screen. GP2 won't let him. Now Thompson will set up. He gets the screen. Gets the ball back. Guarded by Guy. 3 with 2. Double pass deflected away. It's out of bounds. Another shot clock violation for Dallas. And their 18th turnover of the night. I don't think Klay saw the shot clock. GP2 puts it back into play. Christie comes in now for Dallas. Payton with the ball. Waves Santos away. Wants to get it to Draymond. Draymond with Bagley on his back. Turns and faces. Finds the cutter. It's Pajamski. Pajamski goes to the baseline. In traffic. In trouble. Steps through it. Finds Santos above the break. Left side. Up and no good. Tipped out by Draymond. Deflected. Santos comes up with it again. Bounce pass. Draymond inside and he lays it in. Another assist for Guy. 115-108. Warriors back up by 7. They have won the hustle battle in the second half. Marshall with a beautiful crossover move. Swings into a little jumper from 10. knocked it down. 115 to 110. Santos right side from Draymond. Early offense. Bricks the three. Rebound melted. Put back. That's too strong. Tipped by Payton. No good. Deflected. It's off flag as Draymond was in there fighting for the rebound. And Golden State gets 14 put back up on the clock. Moody will replace Santos. Bagley and Thompson to sit. Gafford comes back in with Washington. So it's the starting five for Jason Kidd with 6:30 to go. Porzingis will check back in. And I think they're going to give Draymond a break. Draymond looks at the clock. Give him a couple of minutes here. And see if he can come back and close. Melton, near side of the basket to our right. Casually launches it into Payton. Between the legs, bounce pass back to Melton. Now ball thrown over to Podziemski. Porzingis ends up on his backside. Was fouled by flag away from the ball. Second personal, second team foul. Flag says, I was not called for that at Duke. He'll sit down. Jason Kidd's going to give him a breather to bring him back in later. Nembhard comes in. That switches the assignments. So now Porzingis guarded by Washington. He'll screen for Melton. Payton will throw the ball in. Holds it, finds Porzingis up top. Great catch and a dribble quickly by Porzingis. Spins back, 10 to shoot. Needs help. Melton comes up and gets the ball. Melton penetrates the paint, finds Payton ghosting on the baseline. He couldn't handle the pass. It's out of bounds and a turnover on Golden State at the worst time here. Marshall, who hurt the Warriors in the last home win by Dallas 11 games ago, spins on Podziemski right by him, beat him like a drum, and he scores. That was too easy. He went from half court to the rim and was never stopped. 115 to 112. Podziemski lets the ball roll. 5:55 the time remaining. Penetrates over to Payton. He'll shoot right corner, three ball for GP2. Well, the Warriors get a little breathing room there from Gary Payton II. 13 points for him on 6 of 6 shooting. In the regular season, I think the late February through March has been his best basketball of his career. Maybe not postseason. As Nembhard pulls up, jumper over Moody. Not a great shot. Rebound goes to Melton. Moody was right there contesting, which is why I said that. Melton will take it to the logo. Comes right. Payton exchanges with him. They lob it to GP2. The catch, the reverse layup. Good! And a foul! Nembhard tried to help out from the weak side, but got there a half step too late and just bumped Payton as he caught it with his back to the basket. And then just laid it in and got fouled. I don't think there's ever been a player under 6'5" that works the baseline better than Gary Payton without the ball. When you have Steve Nash, he just killed people on the baseline. But I'm talking without the ball, GP2 uses all the angles. Free throw no good, tipped out, grabbed by Christie. Over to Marshall. Warriors up 120 to 112. Gafford's slow motion move goes up and got fouled by Payton. And Gafford to the line where he is 4 of 6 tonight. He has 18 points and 7 rebounds. Flag leads the Dallas attack with 25. Lane Wilson is the head coach of the Santa Cruz Warriors and formerly on Steve Kerr's staff, and talks about the rise of Guy Santos.
The guy's willing to show up and work hard every day, listen, try and adapt things to his game. And then when he goes out there, he makes the most of his time. I mean, he's a guy that's always a play hard guy when he got out there. He found a way to impact the games on the margins. He was one of our critical role players last year, helping us get to the playoffs. And then this year he's really grown and ascended to it, got a contract out of it. So he's just putting a lot of good work since he's been here.
First free throw for Gafford was no good. Jason Kidd basically tells Cooper Flagg, you're young, you're a teenager, get back out there. You have plenty of energy. And so Flagg returns for Dallas. Second free throw no good. Payton the rebound. So that's a loss to trip for the Mavs. Payton will walk it up. Steve Kerr spoke to Payton during the free throws. He wanted him to handle and then screen for Podziemski, who takes the three off that screen, missed it badly. Rebound Washington. Great lead out for Marshall. He'll drive, shovel it back to Gafford, who flies in for a dunk. And the Warriors had an opportunity there with an open look. Pods couldn't ask for any better look. Shot did not go down. 120 to 114 Warriors. Pajemski drives in. Pass thrown away, turnover, just drove into traffic. Here comes Marshall, underhand to Christie. Drives on Cryer, gets called for, foul by Nate Green. It wasn't much of a foul there. It certainly did not impede his progress. I think Christie might have liked to have been able to take that because he had a step on him. 3 team fouls on Golden State. 4 on Dallas. Ball thrown into Washington, in deep, throws a high pass, good catch by Flagg. Flagg dribbles in on Payton. Shot clock at 12. To the elbow. Left-hand dribble, right side of the key. Picks up his dribble, gets it out to Marshall with 7 to shoot. Marshall now guarded by Payton. Just takes a deep 3 off the dribble. Missed it. And Porzingis with a tough defensive rebound. Gafford was there. And we know he can board. Pajemski spins Flagg through a screen. Comes cross-grain to the middle. Now waits on the logo. Left wing to Payton. Snaps off a bounce pass. Porzingis in traffic, and he banked it in. Leaning back, took contact. Porzingis wanted a foul. He got banged after the play as well. And a timeout for Dallas with 3:53 to go. Getting a little chippy here at the AAC. We're going to keep it topside here. It's the last time we'll see Dallas this season. So our minds sometimes go back to 2006, 2007 as we're watching a replay. Porzingis, there's some contact there, and then he just got banged out of the way inside. That could have been a flagrant foul there if they had looked at it. But part of me also says just let it go. 122-114. We go back to 06-07. The We Believe Warriors taking on the 67-win Mavericks.
All the Warriors have to do is get the ball across half court and then start the celebration. Here it comes, down to 5 seconds. The Golden State Warriors have pulled off the biggest playoff upset in NBA history as they dispatch the 67-win Dallas Mavericks 4-2 and move on to round number 2 of the 07 NBA playoffs. Your final score, the Golden State Warriors 111, the Dallas Mavericks 86. Don Nelson has come back to the Warriors in a big way.
Well, our younger fans won't remember that, but you have to remember the context. The Warriors had not been in the playoffs in years, over a decade. And they had had a streak of 5 years in a row where they didn't win more than 21 games. And in mid-season, they were nowhere near the playoffs that year. But Baron Davis got healthy. Warriors made the trade with Indiana to get Steven Jackson and Al Harrington. They took off, ended up beating the Clippers out by 1 game to make the postseason, and then pulled off the upset. 122-114. And Dallas was a superb team that year. Incredible team, coming off a finals appearance in 06. Here's Flagg, front court, takes a handoff, and the jumper's up, and it's pure. 3 ball by Flagg. He's taken all 4 of his 3 second half. Now the Warriors turn the ball over. Christie the steal and a dunk. Steve Kerr is incensed, calls a timeout. A quick 5 points for Dallas, and with 3:28 to go, it's back to a 1-possession game. It was 122-114, and now it's 122-119. My goodness. Neither team has enjoyed success in this game tonight. And Steve Kerr will talk it over with his staff right now. Well, Dub Nation, you can reserve your 26-27 season ticket membership today. Place a $100 deposit to get priority access to the best available season ticket locations. Go to Warriors.com or call 888-GSW-HOOP and learn some more. Warriors have a very important offseason to come, but they still would like to make some noise in this season. Trying to get everybody healthy. Steph Curry is on the way back, and you know he wants to play. The Warriors will be in the play-in no matter what, how they finish the season. They'll be in the play-in. More than likely, it's going to be the number 10 spot, going to either Portland or the LA Clippers. And the reason we say that is that Portland has the tiebreaker on Golden State, and unless the Clippers lose a game to Sacramento coming down the stretch, they're going to have the tiebreaker on the Warriors as well for in-division play, even if the Warriors beat them. Warriors have 8 players in double figures tonight. 6th time this season that's happened. Podziemski will walk it up. Warriors up 3. 3:20 to go. Podziemski picks up the dribble. Porzingis catches, turns, gets to the foul line. Bounce pass to the cutting Santos over to Moody. Right corner 3. It's up and no good. Podziemski tips it back to Moody. He reloads. Can't find it. Tip no good. Tip the 3rd time. It's Santos. Santos with the bucket. 124 to 119. Keith Santos coming through again. 2:58 to go. Christie on the logo. Shoveled out to Gafford. He waits for Flagg off the screen. Flagg drives in, shoots the runner. It's up and good. Again, the Warriors were caught betwixt and between there defensively, as Porzingis didn't want to leave Gafford open. Flagg now with 30. On a crisp 12 of 18 shooting night. Podziemski dribbles right through a Draymond pick. Terminates. Bounce pass to the cutter. It's Porzingis in deep. Spins over to Moody. Pass deflected. Moody grabs it. Pressured by Marshall. 3 to shoot. Got to go. Baseline drive. A tough move. No good. Santos tipped it up and in, but the bucket won't count. Moody got fouled first. He's going to the free throw line. Najee Marshall says that should be challenged. Gafford went up, but Moody twisted his body, I think, just enough to make it a foul. It's really a gray area there. I don't think Gafford went at him, but Moody, again, just twisted his body on the contact, and I think that makes it look a lot more egregious than it was. He misses the first free throw. Warriors are 10 of 13, Dallas 11 of 18. If Dallas loses this game, they're going to lose. Look at free throws as one of the reasons why. They're still shooting over 62% from the field, though. Moody buries the second free throw, so it's a 4-point game, 2:23 to go. Some have left tonight, which I don't understand at all. This is a 4-point game with 2 minutes to go. Christie, pressured by Podziemski, holds him off with the left hand, dribbles with the right, gets to the sideline, to the 3-point line, spins it out to Flagg. Flagg, now Podziemski switches on to him. Flagg will dribble, crossover right, drives in. Draymond there. Flagg locked up, stolen by Draymond. It's on the deck. Gafford goes for it, lost it. Moody has it. To Santos, to Porzingis, back to Gee. Sets his feet, lets it fly. It's an off-ball charge called on Porzingis. It's a foul. It's a turnover. It's not my favorite play in the history of the association because instead of defending the play, you're just standing in somebody's progression up the floor. We have a guy down in the backcourt. Gafford's still down from when he went down to try to get the loose ball. The Warriors are signaling the athletic trainer in for Dallas, but Gafford, now helped up by Draymond, is okay. Says, don't sub for me, I'm fine. But he Jason Kidd says, no, you're going out. Klay Thompson is coming in. I think if it was a defensive possession for Dallas, they probably would have kept him in. But because it's on offense, they'll get Klay in there to space the floor. Good hustle by Gafford, though, on that play to try to go down and get the ball to the floor. Hard for a big guy to do. 125-121 Warriors. Minute 48 left. Christie to Flagg, left side. Good fake right by Moody. To the rim, goes up and draws a foul. And Draymond Green and Porzingis are questioning Nate Green on the play. Looked like a foul, but from up here. But we are far away from the floor. Flagg made a great move on Moody. I don't know, boy, that was... Draymond looked like he had a clean block on that play, and I didn't see a lot from Porzingis. It did look like a foul, though. Free throw is up and good. So it's a one-possession game, down to a minute 43 to go. Dallas has 2 timeouts left. Warriors have 1. Neither team a foul to give the rest of the way. Well, if you weren't convinced on how good Cooper Flagg is, tonight should change your mind, as the second free throw makes it a 2-point lead for the Warriors, and Flagg has 32 points and 6 assists. Podziemski to walk it up. Here we go. Down the final 98 seconds. Podziemski across the timeline, just holds it outside, waiting. Porzingis got shoved down by Washington as he came up to set a screen. Porzingis then took out Podziemski, and that's going to put Porzingis to the line. And Washington just put his hands on him and shoved him a little bit. And Porzingis, it doesn't take a lot for him to go down. He's a long guy with a lot of body parts. As we right now pause 10 seconds, station identification on the Golden State Warriors Radio Network.
The radio home of the Golden State Warriors, KGMC FM and HD1 San Francisco on Odyssey Station.
You can tell by the crowd reaction that the first free throw is no good. Now, Porzingis has to hit this. It's his first miss of the night, by the way. 5 of 6 now. And he makes it a 3-point lead. The Warriors have not been stellar with their execution here in the final 2 minutes. Or final 3 minutes, I should say. 126-123. Flag comes out, gets the ball left wing. Off a screen, gets Santos. Cut off. Comes back to his left. Drives the paint. Gets triple teamed out to Christie for 3. Tie game. It's a tie game with 76 seconds to go. The 9th tie. We've had 7 lead changes. And again, Podziemski in no hurry. Walks it across. Screen set by Porzingis. Podziemski guarded by Washington, throws to Draymond. They lob it to Porzingis, back to Draymond. Cross-court pass, deflected, batted down by Santos. Moody, baseline, with a drive, shovel to Draymond. Draymond in traffic, bad pass, turnover. Flag's got it. 52 seconds, gets it ahead to Marshall, who traveled on the play or double dribbled, either one. It's a turnover. The Mavs bench is... That looked like a travel. It didn't look right. He double dribbled is what he did. He took 2 hands of the ball and dribbled it down. That's why I don't... Jason Kidd, though, still talking right now. The Dedrick Taylor Warriors have the ball. What a huge break. Steve Kerr says, come on, let's go. We can go 2 for 1. Podziemski wasn't aware. Dribbles it near side to Porzingis, out to Draymond. 36 seconds to go. Santos waiting now. Over to Moody. Topside. They got to get a shot up. Moody takes a 3 off the dribble. It's going to be way short. Rebound Draymond. Bounce pass Porzingis. Pump fake. Porzingis stops. Goes up. No good. Tip. No good. Loose ball. Deflected. Washington got Draymond. Hustles to it. And they're tied up for a jump ball. Draymond wanted a timeout. They didn't get it. 18.4 to go. Well, Draymond had a layup, but I think he wasn't sure, so he gave the ball up to Porzingis. And Porzingis couldn't get it. Great hustle by Draymond, though, because P.J. Washington had that ball. He was going to get it. Shot clock is dark. Everybody standing here at the American Airlines Center. They'll jump in the circle to our right. And Steph Curry giving some instruction to Podziemski. Draymond can tip it back to his left. He's got Moody and Podziemski sealing players off, though they're mopping up perspiration in the paint here. I'm not sure who was on the ground there. Play was more toward the baseline. And now we're ready to go. P.J. Washington said it was a little slick there. He wanted to get good footing, which is what you want. You don't want a game decided on that. So here we go. Jason Goble will put the ball up. And it's up, and it's tipped by Washington. Thompson's got the flag. Dallas with a chance to win the game. 13 seconds left. 126 all. Flag with a dribble. Gets Draymond, his defender. Crossover right hand. Down to 5 seconds. 4 seconds. Puts it out to Marshall for the win. It's up and no good. Rebound Draymond. And the road trip's not over. It's not over. Wait, no, hold on. Steve Kerr called time. Steve Kerr called time. Jason Goble's going to give him the timeout. How much time will they put back up on the clock? They'll confer right here. And they're going to review. What a great move by Steve Kerr that was. You can't really carry over a timeout to overtime. You might as well use it. The shot went up. Draymond grabbed it with 1 second to go. And let's see what they will put back up. I'm thinking maybe 0.9. You have to give a couple of milliseconds there for the referees to react. And so this game is not over. Regulation still not over. Now the 0.7 is when Steve Kerr is on the floor signaling timeout. They have frozen it on the big screen here on the scoreboard. So let's see what Jason Goebel has to say here.
After review, 0.7 will be placed on the game clock. It'll be Golden State ball.
So Golden State will advance the ball, I believe. This is a catch, more than a catch and shoot situation. Let's see who Steve Kerr will bring on the floor here. He's got Moody, Payton, Santos, Porzingis. I'm assuming Pajemski will be the other player. And it will be Pods. Santos will throw it in. Moody's in the right corner. Porzingis on the far side in the left corner. They'll throw it in from the right hash mark. Pajemski and Payton in tandem at the free throw line. Santos will get it. Here we go. 0.7 on the clock. Game tied. They'll screen across for Porzingis. Moody comes up top. They lob it for Payton. It hit the rim and bounces away. The Warriors wanted a foul call because it looked like Payton was trying to move but might have been held. And we've got 5 more minutes. The road trip is not over. Warriors 126, Dallas 126. Back in the flash on the 95.7 The Game Warriors Radio Network.
If you've been thinking about a new Ford truck but you're waiting for the right moment, this is it. What's up, Bay Area? Bonte Hill here, and it's Ford Truck Month at Ceremony Ford. This is the best time of the year to buy a new Ford truck. We're talking special incentives across the entire lineup. F-150, Super Duty, Ranger, and Maverick. And here's the headliner, the 2025 F-150. Right now, get 0% APR for 60 months, plus $1,000 in truck month bonus cash. With 0 down payment and 0 payments for 90 days, that means you can drive it home today and not make a payment for 3 months. That's value, that's power, that's smart buying. Ford Truck Month doesn't last forever, and neither do these offers. Don't wait, folks. Get to Ceremony Ford right off 280 in Coleman and Daly City, or shop anytime at ceremonyford.com. Ceremony Ford, the Bay's Ford store.
This is Steve Kerr. You are listening to the Warriors Radio Network, presented by United Airlines.
Well, in overtime, of course, 5 minutes. Each team gets 2 timeouts. Starts with a jump ball. As far as fouls are concerned, the first 3 fouls committed is a side out. On the 4th personal foul, it goes to free throws. All the fouls committed during regulation carry over. So Moody still has 4 fouls going into this overtime. And the last 2 minutes of any overtime, this is a little quirk in there, the ball may be passed anywhere, front court or back court, during inbounds plays. So that's something to keep in mind. We're tied at 126. The Warriors led by 11 in the second half. Dallas had a 15-point first half lead. Neither team has sustained success, in part because of turnovers. The Warriors have 37 assists. 37. They're shooting 51%, but they have 24 turnovers. They've given Dallas 30 points off those. Dallas is shooting 62% with 35 assists, but they've turned the ball over 21 times, and the Warriors have taken advantage for 29. Warriors are 2-2 this year in overtime. The Mavs are 2-3. So 5 more minutes. We have bonus basketball here in Dallas. Now let's see if the Warriors can claw out a victory to end this road trip. Jump ball slapped to the backcourt by Washington, to the Warriors' backcourt, and Pajemski runs it down. Santos will bring it to Pods. Pods stops over the top to Cryer, off a screen by Draymond. Can't shoot it. Good recovery by Washington. Cryer with a dribble. Bounce pass to Draymond. The cutter is Pajemski. The layup on the rim, no good. He got fouled. Marshall with a foul. And so Pods heads to the stripe. Chance to give the Warriors an early lead here. 22 for Porzingis, 20 for Moody in his first game back after being out for 10. And Pods with free throws here. First one's good. That gives him 19. More importantly, it gives the Warriors a 1-point lead. It's odd that Warriors have 8 players in double figures, and one who is not is DeAnthony Melton. He hasn't scored. Second free throw good. 128-126. Flag in the backcourt, gets the ball to Christie. Dallas in blue, going right to left here in OT. Christie guarded by Cryer. Off a screen, gets Moody, so Cryer has to guard Flag. They got to give him help here. Flag top of the key, drives down the paint, stops, off balance, off one leg, no good. Cryer gets the rebound. That was Nowitzki-like. Cryer, left side to Santos. Santos spins in traffic. His pass batted out of the air, and Christie puts it about 8 rows up. Very nice two-hand pass by Fana over the head. Hit Dedrick Taylor right in the numbers. Shot clock at 16. 128-126. Warriors on top. Moody off a screen. Catches, turns, fires for 3. Got it! Moses Moody, 23 in his game back, and the Warriors take a 5-point lead, 131-126. Flag and Marshall play catch outside. 1 minute gone by as of right now. Thompson loads up a 3 over Santos short. Moody gets the rebound. He is knocked to the floor by Flag. He was just riding by and reached out with an arm to try to get the ball. And Moody takes a tumble there. A third foul on Flag, second team foul on Dallas. Remember, it's only 4 in overtime. Pajemski will bring it up. Walks it across the Mavs logo. Over to Moody, right sideline. Draymond, touch pass down to Santos. Quick move on Flag. Goes up for the reverse, no good. Got fouled. I think he surprised Flag with that move, and Guy Santos works his way to the free throw line. Guy Santos was a non-factor, in 13 minutes and 8 seconds in the first half. 0 for 2 from the floor. He did have 2 assists, but 3 turnovers. And right now, he's got 13 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists on 5 of 10 shooting. 70% this year from the line, over 72 for his career. Eventually brought in by the Warriors on the recommendation of the great Barbosa. And Guy right now, the only Brazilian in the NBA. And if you watch the Warriors warm up, you'll see that Guy, like just about every Brazilian male athlete, he can dribble the ball with his feet. And again, they're mopping up a lot of perspiration. They did have hockey here last night. The Vegas Golden Knights with a win over the Dallas Stars. So maybe that might be one of the reasons why the floor might be sweating just a little bit. So here's Guy Santos with a free throw. It's on the way, good. The Warriors have opened the overtime by being the aggressor. By the way, Pajemski with those last 2 free throws, that's his 10th 20-point game in the season. Here's Santos. His second free throw is good. The Warriors have opened the OT on a 7-0 run. 133-126. Christie will walk it across. Takes a hop across the timeline. Side saddle with a dribble with the right hand, guarded by Moody. Bounce pass to Thompson. Off a screen. Short with a 3. Santos with a board. Hand off Pajemski. Pajemski is Draymond Green directing traffic, waves Moody to the far side. Moody will come up middle, though, to get the ball to Draymond. He wants to get the ball to Santos. He does. Down low right. Looks for a cutter. Looking, waiting. Dribbles middle. Goes hard. Lost the ball. Picked it back up over to Pajemski. Shot clock at 2. Got to go. Pods fades and fires from behind the baskets, around and out. Rebound tip. Marshall's got it. Dallas wants to run. Marshall at the timeline. Cut off, though, by Santos. Holds him off. Drives down the lane to the rim. Goes up. Blocked by Payton as Draymond and Marshall go down both hard. Fouls on Guy Santos before the shot, so you could say, well, it's a bad break for the Warriors because Payton blocked it, but maybe the foul caused Payton to block it. Marshall couldn't get the leverage he wanted to get up higher. Marshall, 16 tonight, 7 of 14 shooting, 7 assists, 5 rebounds. As Dallas rebuilds around Cooper Flagg, Marshall's a keeper. He's one of the guys that you want around. And eventually you can see him as a good guy to come off the bench for a good Dallas team. Here's Marshall to toss in. Or maybe to start. Ball to Washington to Flagg. Comes hard with a dribble. Cut off top side. Gets it over to Christie. He'll blast in by defenders. Lays it up and in. Tough move by Christie. 133-128. There was contact on that drive as well. But I have to say this officiating crew for the most part has had a really good night. And they're letting him play with the game on the line. Pajemski, screened by Payton. Pass to the wing to Moody. Pump fake on Flagg. Puts it on the deck. Finds Payton inside. He lays it in low right. What a feed by Moody. That's 135-128. GP2 now with 17. Marshall the other way. Spins quickly. Double clutch. Air ball. Rebound Draymond. Draymond wanted to throw that baseball pass down the floor but held it back for Pajemski, thinking that the possession is more valuable than trying to set up Santos on a breakaway. Pajemski waiting. Screen by Payton. Comes middle. Pajemski drives on Flagg. Stops. Pass over to Moody. Stripped by Thompson. It's out of bounds off Moody, and it's going to be a turnover. Well, the Warriors didn't execute that well at all. 2 minutes to go in OT. A late start here in Dallas. It's 11:19 local time. That's why some of the fans left this game, because it didn't start till 8:30 for some reason. Flagg with the ball middle. Crossover on Santos. Cut off. Gets it out to Christie. Pump fake. Fades to his left. It's a 3-ball, and Christie trying to keep the Mavs going here. He's cut it to 4. The minute 49 to go. The Warriors have to get a good shot here. 135-131 Golden State. The final 100 seconds of overtime is right now. As Pajemski pounding the dribble down to 12. Still no pass. Hands off to Porzingis on the left wing. Porzingis backs down Klay Thompson. KP to the middle. Swings it up top to Santos. Run off the line. Steps through it. Goes up. Got tripped. Oh, that's a huge break for Golden State. Gee only had about a second left to shoot. Klay Thompson stuck out the left knee and got him. But if that play had been defended cleanly, that was going to be a very difficult shot. Frank Vogel, one of the very good head coaches in this league, is on the staff of Jason Kidd. He comes up to talk to him at midcourt. Frank Vogel had fame before he was a coach because he was on the old David Letterman show. Stupid tricks or whatever they used to call the segment. He could twirl a basketball on his finger and brush his teeth at the same time. Don't try that at home. Here's Santos with a free throw. It's up. No good. Clanked it off the back rim. The Warriors now have missed 5 free throws. Dallas has missed 7. Warriors are 16 of 21. Dallas 13 of 20. This one could make it a 3-2 possession type battle for the Mavs. On its way, good. 136 for the Warriors, 131 for the Mavs. Dallas will walk it up, half court set. Christie, handoff Flagg, on the switch, guarded by Moody. Moody reaches in, knocks the ball away. It's a steal for Moses. Breakaway, and he missed the layup. Oh, he hurt himself. He's down. He's clutching his knee. He hurt himself. Ball in the corner. Marshall has it. Steps in the paint. Throws it out to Christie for three. It's on the way. It's up and no good. Rebound loose. Flag tried to save it. He could not. It's Golden State ball. And oh, my goodness, Moses Moody is down. And they're going to need help. Oh, his first game back after being out by 10. Moses crumpled on the layup, and he has hurt himself. And it has gone silent here at the American Airlines Center. Max Christie comes over to look. Moses still hasn't moved. Was clutching what looked to be his right knee. And a season of injury continues for the Warriors. And just a heartbreak. Moses having a breakout season. 23 points tonight, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. I believe the Dallas team doctor has gone over to help Dr. Rick Celebrini of the Warriors. They're bringing out the stretcher. Steph Curry on the bench, hands on top of his head, is in disbelief of what he's seeing right now. And the Warriors, with what now seems almost silly, have a 5-point lead in overtime with 58.5 to go. But Moses Moody, who had cemented himself as part of this team's future, had a breakaway, a brilliant steal right at half court on Cooper Flagg. Was going in for what was going to be the signature dunk to put the game away, basically. Crumpled as he started to go up. Had no lift. The ball hit the underside of the rim. And you just hate to see this for any player. He's now sitting up at least and is talking to Dr. Celebrini, who's there. Just anticipated the crossover dribble, got the steal, and he went to plant. It just looked like his knee moved. It's the left knee, not the right, left knee. And when he planted, it just kind of gave way. And you kind of shake your head. You just can't believe it. Drew Yoder, the athletic trainer's down there with him. The Dallas fans showing a lot of respect for Moses. They're going to help him up. Get him on the stretcher so that they can immobilize the knee. Gets a big hug from Draymond. And they'll take him out, and obviously it'll be a while after this game ends to find out anything definitive. Gets a nice round of applause. And hopefully, you always hope for the best. It's not something super serious, but it did not look good. And so we'll resume play here with 58.5 to go in OT. Warriors got a break. Dallas had a 5-on-4 and couldn't do anything with it. Gotta say that Moses and his family have been some of the nicest people I've had a chance to interact with in recent years. Had dinner with his mom and dad earlier this year. Just really good people. And you can tell that the way Moses acts is the way, he was brought up. So, but this is a nightmare year for the Warriors that just doesn't want to seem to end injury-wise. It's just incredible. Jimmy Butler lost for the season with a torn ACL. Put the Warriors on a downward spiral. Then Steph Curry, he's been out for over a month. Actually, now we're looking at what? It's going to be close to 2 months for Steph Curry. He's been out with runner's knee. So Golden State will have the ball. They have to inbound right by the Mavs bench. Draymond will do that. Cryer comes in along with Podziemski. Now, Dallas doesn't have to foul here, but Cryer in there to get another guy can handle the ball a little bit. Good shooter. Santos and Porzingis round out the 5. Cryer comes hard, gets the ball. Jump stop, back to Draymond. Draymond to Podziemski. Floats it over to Cryer. Cryer jump pass ahead to Santos. They get it across. Now down to 13 seconds on the shot clock. Ball to Porzingis. Dribbles it back up to midcourt to Podziemski. Shot clock at 7. Screened by Porzingis. Podziemski drives, finds the cutter. It's Draymond, deflected, and it's off of Dallas. And another break for Golden State. 2.1 on the shot clock. So a catch and shoot here. Ball to Porzingis. He turns, he shoots, he popped out. And the rebound to Marshall, and Dallas will call a timeout. We'll take a 1-minute break. We're in overtime, 32.4 to go. Warriors 136, Dallas 131. Late night here in Texas on the Warriors Radio Network.
San Francisco is on the rebound, and PG&E is helping keep that momentum going. From Mission Bay to Chase Center, we know every assist matters. We're working every day to improve reliability and support the customers who count on us. We're also lowering costs. Residential electric rates have dropped 5 times since 2024. PG&E is committed to making the right plays for this city. PG&E and San Francisco, moving forward together.
Warriors fans, dunks, dimes, and no-looks are great on TV, but nothing compares to catching your Golden State Warriors in person. And that all starts with buying tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Warriors and the NBA. Ticketmaster gets you to the game so you can experience all the sights, sounds, and styles in person. Even if you're headed to the game last minute, Ticketmaster's got your back when it comes to scoring tickets. Get tickets at Ticketmaster.com/Warriors. See you courtside, Dub Nation.
Dub Nation, this is Brandon Podziemski. You are listening to the Warriors Radio Network presented by United Airlines.
Still mopping up the floor. You wonder if that floor is a little slick where Moses went for his takeoff before getting hurt. Moses Moody taken to the locker room. Was taken on the stretcher. Left knee injury. Marshall will put it into play near hash mark on the left side. Final 2 minutes. He can throw it front court or back court. Marshall holds, waiting, looking for Flag. Draymond denies it, but Flag gets it anyway. One dribble back up top to Christie. He'll take a 3. It's on the way. It's short. Podziemski the rebound. 24 seconds to go. Dallas trying to press in the backcourt. Ball deflected. Draymond gets it. Throws to Santos. Deflected away. Gee gets it back. Saved at the paint as he was falling out of bounds. Ball goes to Porzingis on the near side. Like a fire drill. Draymond catches. They've got a foul. Klay Thompson will foul Draymond with 7.1 to go. Jason Kidd wanted a backcourt call, and many have decided that it is time. Since we're now past the halfway point of the hour here in Dallas and you're heading closer to midnight than you were to the 11 o'clock hour. And Draymond Green will shoot free throws here. And the Warriors look like they'll get a win, but another costly win. Draymond misses the free throw. Dallas still has another timeout left, which I assume Jason Kidd will take. Crowd wants free chicken, those who are left. And Draymond denies them that pleasure. Timeout for Dallas. Warriors lead 137 to 131 as we are down to the final ticks of the clock here. To tell you that our electrifying player of the game tonight, which is brought to you by Toyota. Cooper Flagg's got to get the nod for the Mavericks. For the Warriors, got to give it to Moses Moody. First game back after missing 10, 23 points, 3 boards, 3 assists, a nod in Guy Santos' direction for an outstanding 16.6 rebounds second half. But those are the guys we would mention. It's brought to you by Toyota, class-leading MPG and more hybrid models than any other brand. Toyota, let's go places. Kaiser Permanente scoreboard. This game were to go to double OT. We might be the last game we played. The game that tipped off in Portland is going to beat us, as that is down to their final ticks of the clock right now. Portland has won. They buried Brooklyn 134-99. But that game started 7 o'clock on the West Coast, and they still finished ahead of this game. If I was king for the day, no 8 o'clock, no 8:30 starts. 7:30 would be the latest you could go. Dallas will throw it in on the far sideline. Marshall slaps his hands together. Flag trying to force his way across. They loop at the sideline. Christie stolen by Payton. Contact there. They could have blown the whistle. Payton will dribble it out. Takes it to the near corner. Bent over at the waist. Buzzer sounds. Game's over. And the Mavs have a 12-game home losing streak that has now gone it's gone over 2 months now. January 22nd, their last home win was against Golden State. The Warriors salvage a game on this road trip that refused to end. But it's a hollow 137-131 victory because Moses Moody went down. And he was trying to seal the deal off of a great steal on